Guess who's back? Back again. SG's back. Tell a friend. Anyway, I'm just popping in real quick. I didn't even check to see if anybody else was live. I probably should have. Oh, there goes my dog. I was noticing that on a particular channel that, okay, I'm pretty sure everybody knows that the Sharon account that's going around, Sharon Velasquez, okay, account that's going around, is not Sharon, okay? It's obviously a clone account that is doxing her, okay, by using her name. If people wanted to use their full names like that, they would. And the other day, I noticed a certain person using my full name when she said Survivor Girl, and then she used my full name. Like, do I ever do that? Have I ever called you anything other than Jules? Ever? Ever? Have I ever called you anything other than Jules? Why you would say my full name in your video after you said Survivor Girl, I am in shock. But not really. Um, so when there's clones of people that use people's faces and their full names, okay, don't conversate with them, okay? And I noticed that on uh one of your community page posts, there's actually 15 comments conversating with the clone of Sharon. So in the interim of those 15 comments, you're leaving her full name up there. If she wanted, now I realize that at this point, her name is out there. I get that. Okay. But there's no need to contribute to it. I've never heard her say your full name either. So why you would have conversations with clones of people's children and clones of actual people is beyond me. You know that the normal mutual respect thing to do, even if two people are not friends, they don't have to contribute to doxing people or anything like that. They don't have to, okay? They do it because they want to. You must. I mean, I couldn't get you to remove the clones of my daughter that you were calling me or whomever you are, you were saying, telling us to go out and get some air. Now, how dare you speak to a clone of my child as if my child would really do those things? Because you said you accused it of being me. There's 17 people. Anybody want to say hello? Or are y'all just tuning in, being quiet? I'm not mad at anybody, actually. I just was like looking at that clone of Sharon with the 15, comments to it. And even it looks like the clone is even. Hi, Nat. Oh, I didn't say they were jewels, but she knows that they're clones. You know what I'm saying? She knows they're clones. She actually spoke to the one, no matter how many times, even in her video, she states my full name. You know what I mean? Which I don't do that to her. I don't even know her full name, to be honest with ya. I don't even know her full name. I just call her Jules. I call people, you know, most people that I even talk to on the phone that I meet from YouTube, I still call them their, regular. You want to come up? I can email you the link. Net. See, I like to call you Annette instead of Net. Does that bother you? Because I know that's your name, but that's how I met you. It's hard for me to switch over to new names, but I call you Net. Okay, cool. I'm gonna email it, okay, or Gmail, whatever. Hi, Pink. Hi, Bobby Ramos. Yeah, but Annette was her first name was Annette ZZZ. So I didn't say her last name, Red Pants. Red Pants. That cracks me up, that name. I don't know why it cracks me up, but just the picture of somebody in red pants. I probably had a pair of red pants when I was little. I definitely know that I had, hi, Night Owl. Thank Bobby Ramos. Net, I just emailed you. Yeah, her name was Annette ZZZ when she first started, so it's hard for me to make the transition. Like, even if I knew Red Pants, like, personally, if we ever met, I would probably call her Red Pants. Her or him. I don't know if it's her or him. I don't even know they're still here. Oh, there. Hi, Red Pants. I like that name. I just do. I don't know why. I just do. I like it. When I was little, I actually had, this is what I had. You guys want to hear this? Hi, Gone John. Um, Corny, I know. This is corny and him. Okay, cool. All right, now we know. Um, I this is corny, but this is something that whatever. Since we're talking about red stuff, thank you, Nino. Look, hi, Net.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey.
Red Pants is putting me in my place because because I called you Annette.
Oh, that's okay. Red
I was
pants.
just telling Red Pants I like that name because not often do you see people wearing red pants, you know?
Right.
No, maybe back in the 70s they might have worn red pants, huh?
Right. Back in the 70s. And the
Yep.
bell bottoms. Yep.
Yeah, like the almost polyestery kind of. Although there was a while there when the kids were wearing those skinny jeans that were like all different kind of funky colors with the Vans. Remember
Mhm.
from kind of taken after you ever watch Big Bang Theory?
No.
Oh, you never not watched that comedy show Big Bang Theory?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, you'd probably like that, Nat. You would
Yeah.
probably like that. You
Oh.
really would. But do you remember? And she go, the mother. Oh, but you never watched it. She go, Howard. Oh my God, you have to watch it. It's about like um these. They're, I guess you'd call them geeks, but they're really really smart, and they're funny though, really funny. And Penny is I can't even explain it to you. It's just so funny, and it's really so funny, and it's
Yeah.
not like dirty either. It's not dirty or nothing. It's just
Oh,
a good,
yeah.
yeah. But when I was little, when I was about 5, I'm gonna say, when I was in pre, what do they call it? Not like, um, not like
Preschool?
daycare. Yeah, preschool. Yeah. Um, if it was a rainy day, God, I must have been torturous. If I know I've told this story before, but I don't know if you know it. And since it's such a good story, oh, sorry,
Mhm.
but um, if it was a rainy day, I would wear a red turtleneck, blue shorts, and red tights. And I remember I had this pixie haircut, right? Because
Oh, yeah.
I distinctly remember getting my haircut and it was really long and the lady put it in a ponytail like they were gonna donate it to make a wig or something.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I loved singing, obviously.
Oh,
So
yeah.
so if it was raining out, I knew they weren't gonna have recess outside. So basically I had a captive audience and that's the outfit I would wear if it was raining. Of course I would wear the red tights because, it's raining and I wanted to look all Superman like, right? And they had this little fold up screen I would put up where I would hide where I would, um, I don't know what that means. Anyway, I just got a text. I'm sorry. Threw me off. Where I would, where I hide the record player and have
Mm.
Barbara Streisand album I would bring where they would go, people, people who need people. And I would sing when I was
Okay.
5,
Mhm.
5 years old. I'd be in, I'm secondhand rose and I'm wearing secondhand clothes
Mhm.
on Second Avenue. Because I was
Yeah. Yeah, we had those Dorothy Hamill haircuts.
oh, I remember those.
Remember those?
Yep, I do remember those.
Yep.
Yeah. Did you have a Dorothy Hamill?
Yeah.
I don't
Yep.
think I had the Dorothy Hamill. I had I had the Rachel. Oh shoot. Net, stay on, okay? I have to hop out but stay on, okay?
All right.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello?
I think she had a phone call, everybody. Yeah. Yeah, so hello, Gone John. I'm sorry I didn't answer you right away. Hello, Night Owl and Pink and Red Pants. But anyways, I have a feeling that I know who the clones are, you know,
Hi.
that hi,
Guest host. Yeah, you're the guest host. Yep.
that's true. I have a feeling I know who the clones are that are talking about other people's kids.
Is it the same person that we always think is the clones?
Well, it's the only person that looks up Facebook kids, if you
Yeah,
know
they
what
do that.
if you know what I mean.
Hi, Sharon.
So,
Sharon's here. Hi, Sharon.
hi Sharon.
She goes, hi, Sharon. You guys are cute.
It,
I think that you are so, I think even like Sharon just came in, right? I think
right.
we have a really good group of people that after a year, I know that we've all had and our issues, but I do think that strong people are like coming together, like where before it seemed like the people who like to yell and scream and be mean and look up people's kids and things like that, um, you know, reveal private stuff. Because here's the thing, like with the commonality with Sharon is that she remembered that for a good long time, and you as well in it. And I know recently that's been, kind of smushed, whatever, but you as well know how it feels to have somebody attack you when you're, you know, uh,
Especially if it's somebody that you've trusted for so long.
isn't
You know,
that horrible?
it's horrible. It's like just thrown under the bus, backstabbed just like that.
Yeah, when you think it's your friend too, and then you
Yeah.
start like it becomes where you almost feel a little paranoid because you want to trust people, but then you're not sure who could you trust anymore,
Right.
Especially when you've been friends for as long as you and Ollie had been friends.
Uh-huh.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
but I always saw a sneaky side of her though. I really did. But I never thought she would do it to me.
I'm sure you must have, yeah,
No, I never
not
thought
thought
she
she
would do
would have
that.
done it to you. Or in
Mhm.
a way, maybe been scared, though, knowing that she was capable of doing those things. And, you know, not, what is it, subconsciously kind of didn't want to make her mad at you.
Right. That's part
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
remember one day you just not calling her for a day or two.
Yeah, I
And
know. And I stopped
yeah,
going to her live streams for a while. I stopped commenting in Discord. And I think she was kind of getting the hint that I was backing away. So she started using manipulative tactics on me. Um, I saw
what
it.
was I don't mean to interrupt you. What was the initial thing? Did something happen or did you just start to notice things
I
about
started
her that you didn't want to be friends with that person anymore or in that group even anymore?
I started questioning to myself things that she was doing that was wrong. I knew was wrong. And I kept asking myself, why is she doing that? Because I knew it wasn't right.
To other people
And
or to yourself?
just to myself, I didn't speak
No,
it
I
to
mean, no, what
anybody.
she was doing to other people or to you. Was it things that she was doing to other people? Like, did she not
Yeah, it was
necessarily do
upsetting.
anything to you, but you just, I mean, now she has, of course.
I was questioning what she was doing to other people. But
Oh,
I kept it to myself. I didn't voice it or anything. I just,
right.
but I was
Slowly backed
backing away
away.
and I was slowly backing away. Yes.
Right. Slowly backing
Yeah.
away. Just
Yeah.
seeing the signs and saying, this isn't something I want to be involved in anymore. So
Right.
that's understandable. And um, I know that, like I said, there was a time when what I saw, this was maybe, God, it was a long time ago, almost a year ago, where she had done the same thing, had called on you, had to call on you, a
And
check.
that,
Yeah. And
yeah,
that was,
I
you
was,
brushed that off because you were friends with her and took it as real concern, but
I
I
know
didn't
I
take it
went
that way.
away for a couple days and I was off the internet and because I didn't answer her calls or whatever, she got concerned.
Yeah, and she
So,
called. Yeah, it was only for a day or two, though.
mhm.
Yeah. I mean, and she put that on social media too.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is friends don't have to put things on social media. They can just call you and find out.
Right. You know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering if she did that because maybe she thought I was backing away then too.
Maybe, maybe.
Because
And you didn't get mad about that.
no, I didn't because I really thought it was a true wellness check. I thought, well, maybe she is checking
But
to
she
see if
did it
I'm
on social
okay.
media, and that's the problem. You know,
Mhm.
all of that, a wellness check, even, you could keep private. They're going to call you, they're going to let you know, you
Mhm.
know,
It's like no.
it doesn't have to become the world's business.
That's true.
Yeah. And if it's your friend, if it's your real friend, then they don't want to defame you that way. Like, they don't want people thinking, oh, there might, once that's out there, and that's humiliating. And you were perfectly fine. You were just not on the internet for a little while.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's kind of
And
it's kind
yeah,
of freaky, isn't it?
absolutely.
It's freaky. It's like a stalker.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what happened with my ex, the one that I had the restraining order on. Did the same thing. The police said, don't take their phone calls, don't, respond anymore. And they were able to have them come and do a well being check. This is years ago. But I mean, I said to the police, I said, are you kidding me that you don't know that you're the ones who, it was a small town. It wasn't like we were a big city, that they're the ones who, but because people can do things, and I think they can do things. Isn't that horrible, Red Pants? Isn't that awful?
Mhm.
Yeah, and it happened to me as well. I mean, and I said to the cops, I go, you don't know the person's name, but I almost feel like they might let people do that under anonymity and not
Mhm.
give a name.
Yeah.
Oh, you're absolutely right about that, Tiffany. Absolutely right about that. I heard her actually talking about with in one of her live streams where, oh, thank you so much, Jules, for, oh, by the way, here's another weird thing, you guys. All I know is people trying to say the most. I love kids. I don't go after kids. Oh my god, I think Sharon would be very good playing with kids myself. Hi, Mr. Rourke. Wow, you guys all popped in right. It's usually elderly people living alone. Oh, I know. Well, they wanted to have a adult services check on me because apparently I store my own feces in plastic bags.
Mhm. I really believe that, the clones that are out there and are talking about kids, I believe it has to do with Nosy O. I'm serious.
She did reach out to my daughter. She did. And here's another thing, you guys. Here's another thing. Guess who I get a text from this morning? Cops are off limits. Do you mean kids? Kids or cops? Both are off limits. Get this. I got a text message today, and I don't care. I am going to read it because I thought it was whacked. Like, why is this woman doing this over and over and over? We already in October tried the talking, and then she stabbed me in the back. And now, so this morning I wake up, and once again, she goes, "Do you want this cleared up? If so, I'll talk to you on the phone. You know Joe did that, and you know I took it down. Joe's Joe. He finds that funny, and it wasn't meant in harm. In fact, you just said, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I have munch. And you have said horrible things about me, like he and I were getting off to the fight between you and Ange. Like, how is that okay? Plus tons and tons of lies talking mean about me. If your goal is to bother me, it doesn't. I'd love to clear it up with you. But when I start to feel you want it cleared up, I feel you change up the attitude and you're angry and don't want it resolved. So then I don't reach out. So you have open door policy to call me if you want to talk and clear this stuff up. It's not healthy for anyone. You even said I wasn't a nurse, LOL. Like, how do you justify trashing me and lying, saying I ever said the words SG doesn't have cancer? It blows my mind. Okay. Here's the thing. When you say somebody has Munchausen, hi Day Day, has Munchausen, and they're demanding their money back and running a racket, that kind of says, don't have cancer. But back in October, we had spoke 2 times on the phone, and they were pleasant conversations to make Ollie in a net situation worse. I haven't seen anybody doing that at all, actually. I don't know why Yaxley is even still in this situation, in this community. If you're such a bad woman and he's not a stalker, then why is he still hanging around? You know what I mean?
I don't know Yaxley that well, but he has emailed me and said exactly what Tiffany's saying right now. So
he emailed you and said that to you?
Yeah, he did.
He did?
Yeah, he said that Tiffany is the nut sack.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Tiffany is not the nut sock. The nut sock is the same person who was Janet Dickinson. Oh my God, I have something too to tell you, but it's private. I have to do it private. I can't do it. He's also saying I'm involving myself with sharing these private, but Yaxley's not doing it. It has nothing to do with Yaxley, the private thing, but he's never reached out to me, Tiffany. But there is somebody. You want to come up? You want me to drop the link? I'd like to I'd rather email it to you so nobody comes in the back chat. Well, then that's who Nutnut is, probably. Or, see, I like to be able to use the back chat. So that's why I'd rather email you the link, Tiffany. Who's acting like he's talking to me?
But I since have blocked Yaxley off my email. He is no longer able to email me. So.
Bring Teddy up. Okay. I'm going to email it. Can I email it so nobody comes in the back chat, Tiffany, so we can use it? Okay. All right. Tiffany's coming up. Ooh, interesting. Teddy. You know who Teddy is, Net?
Yeah, the cute doggy.
Yes, he's so cute. He's a cutie. All right. Here I go. La 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 la. Red pants. I'm going to get some red pants. Wouldn't I look funny in red pants? Maybe not. Maybe if they were the perfect red pants.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever you say, Esther.
I'll use your red pants. Red
make
leather
make sure
pants.
you let us know when you get those.
Mhm. They go good with my sugar lips.
Oh yeah, right. Hot pan.
Yeah.
We could say hot lips hooligan. Remember that from MASH? Was that her
Yeah.
name?
Yeah.
Loretta Swit.
I think so.
Yeah, Loretta Swit.
Hmm.
Because I took his I burned Teddy. Oh, you turned Teddy. Why do I never see Teddy White in the video? I never see that. Remember when Teddy? That was the funniest thing ever. Did you ever see that video, Nat?
Yeah, I think so. What one?
It was Tiffany. Well, actually, it was Teddy. I'm sorry. It was on Tiffany's channel. Teddy used her channel, but he was writing to Tom Reed, and he was like, "Dear chosen one," or "Dear Tom." I can't remember, and it was
I didn't
so funny. And
I didn't see that at
was,
all. No.
you
I didn't.
didn't see that?
Nope.
Oh my god, it was comic genius. I'm
Mm.
beginning to think Tiffany is
Hmm.
Jim Marshall's wife.
No, she's not, she says. So
I know, but if she had a blonde wig on and put
I think
a
it
lot
could
of
be.
makeup on and glasses and ran around real fast, that could be
I think
Tiffany.
I don't think Tiffany was in this community when that channel came about. I
Yeah,
think
but
he came after that.
she's the only one.
Uh,
Tiffany's the only one talented like enough for me to think that she would be.
I think it's either Frogster or Barium.
Who's Frogster?
Jim Marshall's his name. Frogster.
Miss Marshall is hot. Miss Marshall is hot.
Frogster,
Uh,
his name is Jim Marshall, and he goes way back a couple years ago.
Really? I
Yeah.
mean, I could see Tiffany dancing like that with a red Santa suit on. With a red Santa suit on. I emailed it to you, Tiffany, already. I emailed it only because of the talent, Tiffany, and the prettiness and being able to dance. You know, that's why. Ah, red bell bottom jeans. Yeah, I emailed you the link, art link letter. What did he do? Art link letter. Do you know? Nat?
Hmm. The link letter?
Art link letter.
Art link letter.
What did he do? What's he famous for?
I have no idea.
There she is, the prettiest girl on YouTube. The prettiest girl.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's going to be an echo because I'm. There we go.
Hi, Connie. Connie
Hi,
Lingus.
Connie Lingus.
Connie Lingus. Fucking Tandra cracks me up. She goes, everybody loves it
Hi,
when
Bobby.
Connie's here. Bobby, a blobby. Hi. I'm waving. I'm actually waving. That's how geeky I am. How you doing, Tiffany? Can't hear her. Hello.
I was putting my headset on. Sorry. I'm doing
Oh,
good.
okay.
How are you? Is that better?
Hi, Teddy. Oh, Roscoe said hi.
Hi, Roscoe. I'm very mad at you still about Debbie. Not Debbie. Oh, shit. That was a ghost. It wasn't her. It was
I don't even date
Debbie.
Debbie. I like Daisy. You can have Debbie.
Daisy is nicer. God damn it, Roscoe.
You know you like Debbie. See, Daisy? See, Daisy, I told you Teddy was cheating on you with Debbie.
No, I'm not. I was just making a joke.
How about that Debbie thing, huh? With the herb? Whoa, what's up with
Whoa.
that?
I don't know. Seems awfully setty up-ish to me. I think I feel horrible for her if that, I think that's an awful situation to be put into. What about your
He didn't
creeps,
do
man?
that to her.
Oh, he didn't?
No,
Oh,
no,
I thought he hurt
no,
her. I don't know, man.
no.
I just try and stay out of those sorts of things. I mean,
Yeah.
if he did, then he should. I mean,
I mean, she said herself she fell down. She was falling down.
I don't really know what happened, but I just caught
On
her
her
live last
community
night.
page, she talks
Uh,
about it.
but
But
is Irv the guy that Sharon went to Florida with?
yeah, in Chicago. I
What's he doing
mean, I
hanging out with
really
Debbie?
think that if he was that way, we would have already heard. Sharon's pretty vocal, so if he was
But how did
that
he wind up
way,
hanging out with Debbie? I thought they don't like one another, Sharon and Debbie. So how did that happen?
I know it was, well, I can't tell. It's not, I don't know. Should I, well, is Debbie here? I mean, not Debbie, I'm sorry, Sharon, so yeah,
Was Debbie
setting her
set up?
up.
I mean, did he reach out to her? I mean, the whole thing seems awfully
No, I think
suspect.
they were setting Irv up instead.
Setting Irv up?
Yeah, not
What? Oh,
Sharon.
God. I don't even want to know, man. I've got so much shit going on
Like,
my own.
remember that $1,000, yeah, see, Bobby says, I saw the,
Teddy's licking my microphone. Do you hear?
is he really?
Yeah, say something.
I just want to say that Irv is innocent, but Teddy's guilty.
Okay, Teddy, go away. Go away.
Daddy is guilty.
No, I'm not,
Let's
Roscoe.
go. Guilty. Irv, I think, was set up. I think, yes, he might have, sat there, thinking he was going to get, but we don't know if he did or didn't. But I do, look
Oh,
at Teddy.
oh,
Let's put him
Teddy.
solo out.
Hi, Teddy.
Oh wait, no, you're supposed to hide my face. I look like hell.
Uh, you don't look like Hal. You never look like Hal. Look at him.
Me, Teddy.
He's so
I just want to
calm.
say,
See, Roscoe wouldn't do that.
I just want to say to everybody that Irv is not guilty, but Roscoe is. That was Roscoe.
Roscoe. I'm not guilty. Why would she say that, Mom? I don't know.
Okay,
She knows that your junk doesn't
take Teddy
work.
off now. I have
She
drunks
knows
coming
that.
off. I can't see.
My junk doesn't even work.
Teddy, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Is it said shit? You're very low. Oh, it could be because you're back with the dog like that.
Hold on.
Yes, she fell. She fell.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah,
mean,
Bobby Ramos knows.
why did he grab her arm and everything like that? I don't know. And she said he was sitting there with his dingling out.
Maybe to help her if she was like falling.
I don't know. I feel
You
bad
know,
for
I
her.
mean, look at what
Well,
she
look,
did to
why was
Space
he
Jam.
recording
Look at
her
what she.
though? But why was he record? Look, I don't like Debbie. Like I
He
don't like
wasn't.
Debbie
He wasn't. He
at all.
wasn't recording her. See, Sharon knows the story, and it's her story, so I don't even want. Sharon, would you like me to grab? I'm gonna text you the link, and then Sharon could say
Sharon
what.
does parodies of women's children not seeing their mom because she's, in addiction. I don't take Sharon's word for crap either. I'm just gonna look at. I'm really honest with shit. You know this, Tracy. You know this, Annette.
Mhm.
You know, I
Sharon
just,
said she thinks they both deserve whatever.
yeah. So I just don't think. Well, I
She has
do
lied though.
recognize.
Remember, she
She
just
is like, yeah. Remember that story about the hotel room and all that shit? That was weird.
exactly.
All I know is this. Look, if a guy was sitting there with first of all, why the fuck was he in touch with her? Second of all, if he's sitting there with his dick hanging out of his pants like that, that's creepy as all hell. And I heard that he recorded her and passed those recordings on, is what she was saying. It sounds. I'm not gonna. It was never disrespect me walking around with his Dia. I stayed many innocent nights with him. He never disrespected me. Well, yeah, but you're innocent. I don't know, dude. None of this is my business. I just heard Debbie last night, and she seemed.
She was the one. Yeah. See. What Bobby Ramos just said?
He wasn't, but she was the one that went live. Oh, she went live while she was there with him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, okay. Well,
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know,
Nitty
man.
has it on his channel. You know how he plays
How'd
stuff
she get
out.
all
You know,
bruised up then? How'd she get all bruised up? She's
she
got
fell in her
finger.
kitchen before she even went anywhere. She fell in her kitchen. She fell. You know, yeah. Why would you hang around with a dude who had a dick out? You know, she could have
Wait, look at
left.
what Sharon said. Fact is, he brought sex toy and screamed a pre-planned hookup.
Yeah, and she's saying she wanted to in the recording that Nitty plays. She's saying, "Oh man, she sounds really fucked up," and she's saying she wanted to take a hot tub with him and all this stuff.
Those weren't falling down bruises because they were circular. Look at I've been abused before, man, and those looked like fingerprints. I mean, you don't really get circular bruises like that from falling down um, in a pattern like that. That was me doing a reenactment, not comedy. So don't make me a liar, Tiffany. I just think it's bad taste to poke fun at the fact that 2 children don't have their mother because of heroin addiction. My mom wasn't around for a period in my life because of addiction. I used to have to wake up in the mornings and find rides for my sister to school, who was only in kindergarten. I've been that kid before, and there's just nothing funny about it. I understand the art of the parody. Like, I thought your parody on me was funny, but I don't find anything funny about children who don't have a mother, regardless of who that person is. That's just
Yeah,
my
but
opinion.
then Bob
I'm
was
entitled to
screaming
my
baby
I'm
killer,
entitled.
so was bad
I'm not
too.
talking about baubles right now. And I never saw that. All I'm saying is, in my opinion, that's not funny. I'm entitled to my opinion.
No, you are absolutely. You're entitled to your opinion, but I just, because just the same way that I would do if it was you, if somebody was saying something about you, I would automatically have to, you know, throw throw up a, like a defense too, like a debate, not a debate, but um, I don't know.
It's
I
it's
mean, I think
unfortunate that we
that
put all this out publicly, that this has now become public, discussion, I
yeah,
think.
and if it was something like she's saying, I think for my own self, I wouldn't want to put it public. If that happened, I'd still pursue charges and stuff, but I certainly wouldn't put it public. The
The
bruises are
bruises
old
are
bruises. They are actually
well,
old bruises.
I don't know, guys. All I know is that that's a really sensitive. These are these are, she put it out there, yeah. And she is often bruised, right? I've seen her with bruises before, yeah. But I mean, and she does kind of have a history of, well,
Hurting
I look,
herself.
it had to have been a scary situation regardless. I mean, I don't know. I have no comment. I just hope she's okay, and I hope this wasn't her
Well,
being set up.
I would have kicked him out of the room if he had his thing hanging out.
Yeah, or
I
left,
would,
right?
yeah, I would say, get the heck out of here. I don't want to look at your thing all night long. You know?
Yeah, or left, exactly. Or left.
Yeah,
There would be no all night long in the sentence. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah, and I've already left. I'd be like, oh God.
How dare you
And if it was
speak of it?
that small, how could she see it? No, sir.
Because Sharon, the fact of the matter is that woman could die any day, and I would hate to have her lasting memory in the universe be a parody of you with a cartoon sketched out picture of her kids, one with a shirt on it that said, I forget what that shirt said, but it was bad taste. You poking fun.
Yeah, but look at all the stuff.
You can try and sugar fucking coat it all you want, Sharon. The fact of the
Are
matter is
we
you make
talking about Maddie?
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, look at like what has been going on to Maddie for the last. I mean, there's so many channels that
Do you think it's funny that her children don't have their mom?
no, I don't think
Did
it's
you think
funny
it
at
was funny
all.
when Sharon parodied you with the wigs?
No, I didn't
No.
say I thought it was funny or
Yeah, that's
anything.
my
This is
point.
my opinion now. So it's like, I'm not saying I think anything's funny. I'm saying that I don't even think those people who, and if you read the comment sections, like in Detroit Deadpool's, or, I mean, these people, they'll put laughing emoji after, emoji. I don't think any of it's funny. I don't think, no, I don't. And you can ask Sharon. we agree to disagree on things, You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And,
but I mean, the
right.
whole point is I did
You
a
can't just
parody of
blame one person though. You can't
I did
like,
a parody of
you
Sharon
know.
that was very innocent, that was very it wasn't harsh, it was not even public, it was
You
unlisted,
did it though
okay?
based on what Bobbles told you. I saw that live stream and Bobbles said something to you that made you say, I'm gonna, but you said yourself your heart wasn't in it. And I think that no parody would have been made even by Sharon had
I'm not
you
mad about the parody
inadvertently,
Sharon I'm not mad about the parody Sharon made. What I do find
yeah,
distasteful what she did is she threatened me with Yaxley and talked about suicidal ideation and all that. That was in bad taste, Sharon. But
Sharon did.
yeah, she did. But in my opinion, when you dish something out to other people, when it gets dished back to you, you have to take it on the chin, right, Sharon? You do a lot of parodies of people, and mine were very, very mild that I did of you. They were not harsh at all. I don't care about the flashlight. I thought that was funny because, quite frankly, I've never done that with the flashlight. It doesn't matter. But I mean, the fact of the matter is, I don't find anything funny about Bobble's sister being mauled to death by pit bulls, or the fact that Maddie's kid don't have their mother, and or Tracy's hair loss due to chemo. Those things are all
Yeah,
not
but
funny.
look at all the, I mean, you have to look at it as a whole. I mean, you're talking to one person. And the thing is I don't want you to, I get your opinion. I got that. But don't take this time to, attack her
I'm
as,
not attacking her. I'm not
it
attacking
seems
her at
like it
all.
because I'm saying that what Bobbles did as a whole within, and what Jules has done and what Ollie has done, what everybody has done basically has
Mhm.
been,
And
you know,
I've spoke out on all of them.
but I'd like to just ask you a question while we're here.
Mhm.
The other day when Prudently was over there on Bobbles and somebody
Mhm.
asked, Bobbles was saying, I was so glad you were sticking up for me. And you said, well, that's because Survivor Girl lied about you. I would just
Mhm.
like to know what I lied about her.
Well,
I don't see,
I felt like the situation wasn't represented correctly, because I remember what happened. I saw what happened. You found all those because you've done it to me too before, Tracy, where you find comments that I've missed on my channel and my videos, and if I don't respond and remove them immediately, you get really heated. Sometimes I don't see messages right away. Sometimes I don't see the comments that come through on my channel, and I have a smaller channel too. Things slip
mhm.
by, and they can't be responded to immediately. Sometimes, life just happens, and you're not, you're not as
Are you talking
aware.
about the comments on your channel? You saying they slipped by?
Yeah, I'm saying there's comments on my channel that have slipped by, or things that I've left up
Okay, well, they
intentionally.
weren't
You
slipped
don't.
by, they were hearted.
I sometimes I will pin and I will heart comments that are
Yeah, but
ridiculous.
see, it wasn't between you and I actually, and it wasn't just one or two comments because I had seen, the comment from Jules that you hearted, and I got that.
I
I
did that
understood.
intentionally. Yeah,
I did.
yeah.
I understood that. I
It's
did. I get
sarcasm.
you. I get your, you know, but this was only on one. And here's the thing: the reason why I didn't text her, and when I went live, didn't say her name, and the name of the live stream was called "Stop and Smell the Roses," was because I was making a change of that I recognize like, how I say I learn things about myself every day, and I distinctly remember that live stream as well. And no, you're not the bad guy, Sharon, but I remember distinctly that day being consciously aware of the fact that that was also the day she had modded Luna and Jules had left this whole big thing. Now you got to remember, these were 41 comments on one comment doubting my cancer.
Mm.
Okay. Now that's pretty extreme. And I see that on platforms that don't like me. I certainly don't want to see it. And I didn't even know it had been there, but then for some reason I looked. Now that wasn't the first time that had occurred. I remember the first time it occurred was with somebody called Deep Lady, and she removed it even though it sat there. But okay, so this was hearted, and there was 41 comments. I
That's another
mean,
point,
just,
Dom, because
you know.
that's another thing that happens a lot too, Tracy. What Dom just said, like I'd be going, swinging axes at people, and then
But
the
I'm
next
not
day
best
it's them
friends
on your
with
panel,
them. No, not best friends.
and it kind of makes the people
You
look
say best friends,
up
but
for
it's
you.
not best friends. You and
Well,
I
maybe not
were
best friends,
tighter
but
friends.
no. I'm saying what Dom said. That's happened a lot too, and it makes the people who stand up for you look kind of dumb, and
But I've seen that happen with you too. I mean, like
with me.
I was in shock when you were on Debbie's and you were saying about how you were feeling at that time. You were going through a
Because
bad
Debbie
time.
emailed me and said, "I heard you're going through a hard time. I'm really sorry. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know." I
Right,
didn't
and
know she
as
was
far as I
setting
knew, you
me
didn't
up.
like her. So admit that happens quite a bit. But after
Well, that
October
was
8th,
once.
which was a year, was when
Mhm.
I said, "You're the only one that I did not block," and say I wasn't going back. Like, you're the only one. After a year, it was October 8th, the biopsy. October 8th was the day when I remember I just said, "Look, you got your own channel for Bobbles," because she wanted to pick on Debbie and start screaming about cutting and stuff. I said, "Look, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. That's not what this is for." And she said, "Well, I told you I wanted to do that." And I said, "Well, then you've got your own channel, because October 8th, that's it. That's it. A year to see if
Oh,
people could have
Sharon,
better
calm
behavior."
down. I just stated my opinion. Nobody said you're the bad guy.
Yeah, don't worry
Being
about it,
so
Sharon.
dramatic about it. Jesus
You know,
Christ.
but that night when I made a conscious effort and called it "Stop and Smell the Roses," is because a couple of people had asked me if I was going to go live that night. And because it was Bobble's night, I wasn't going to. I didn't like to step on toes. But then when I saw Luna was modded, and then I had come across her, and I didn't want to bug her, you know? So I did send two messages. I just said, I don't even know if I sent two. I'm thinking I didn't, but I said, "Give me a call when you're done," or something. But I'm not even sure if I did or not. But they weren't yelling. I remember the conscious effort to be appreciative that there was people who wanted me to go live when I thought everybody went to Bobble, you know? And not that that's a bad thing. It's understandable. But to think that I had another alternative, like I could go and talk to some people who wanted to hear from me. So I did, and I didn't say her name. It was when
But
you
you left
came
your
in
live
and you,
stream mad because of all those comments.
no, I didn't. I didn't say another word on her live stream when I saw Luna was modded.
But you were upset because of the comments she hadn't deleted.
So I can't be upset. I didn't say anything
You can
about
be you can
being,
be up, you can be upset, but your expectations with people responding that are kind of sometimes they're not really
she could have
reasonable.
called me. Like I texted her. I said, "Call me."
She said she didn't see the message though.
Okay, so then I don't know what to tell her. The hammer of hate kept going in there, going, "Rachel's talking about you right now," and Rachel wasn't talking about her right now.
Well, I don't know about all that. All I know is that sometimes
So if you don't know about all that, then how are you going to state that I was lying?
well, because I was there. I was in both lives. I saw what happened. All I'm saying is that sometimes your expectations for people's responses and reactions and removal of things isn't reasonable. Things
I
get
Heart Pink
messed.
was here. Do you remember what Bobbles reaction was when she came in? Immediately, she started screaming at Rachel Reed, and then she screamed at Catherine Guthrie and told her, "And why are you here, Catherine?" She said, "Get off your high." Do you guys remember?
Do you think she maybe felt under attack though? She really
How
did
could she
defend
be
you,
under attack when nobody knew what we were talking about? And it was
but you were
Smell the
talking about her.
Roses. It was Zen. That was a Zen live stream. That
There's
was
no
a
pack of
Zen.
wild. There's no pack of wild dogs. Okay, there's no wild dog pack going on here. You're talking to somebody who's had packs of wild dogs after him every day for years now. She arrived here just screaming. Well, she was upset about the dialogue going on, and I
The
remember it.
dialogue that was going on was being told to her by Hammer of Hate, and it was incorrect. He was lying. I've gone back and looked, and Hammer of Hate was saying Rachel Reed is ripping you apart in there, but so I could understand
Do you still have
where.
that live stream?
I do too.
No, I don't have it. Do you still have it? Oh, you do
Yeah,
have it?
yeah.
I'd like to watch it if you want to email it. If you want to make it unlisted and email it to me, because I'm recalling something differently happening. But you know, all I know is this, Tracy. Okay, sometimes, and this is being brought up. So this is no pack a dog. She has no right to arrive in someone's panel and attack everyone. Who, me?
She's done that more. No, not you. Bobbles.
Who,
She's done that
Bobbles?
more than once.
Well, the thing is with Bobbles, though, I haven't ever seen her do that when she hasn't been poked. I haven't ever seen her just show up and lose her shit on people. I mean,
Really? We didn't even talk about it the other night. She came in here as Ladybug, and she ruined a logical conversation between Luna. And Luna was here. She was being totally decent and everything. And then Bobbles came in as Ladybug, and I let her up on the panel and was nice and everything. And then
what
finally,
I see is a lot of expectations that are expected for others, but not necessarily given to them all the time, right? A lot of
really?
consideration. Yeah, I do see that sometimes, Trace. I'm just being honest with you.
Do you think that I would have this kind of consideration at Bobbles the other night with Prudently? Do you think there'd be this kind of normal conversation going on at Bobbles?
Well,
Or do you think
that's
the whole chat room would be grandma yelling, "Get off, Munchies! Oh, you're going to let her ruin your show! Oh,
I
blah,
don't know
blah,
what
blah."
munchies
Come
are.
on now. Look at the night that me and
I
you
don't know
were
what
on there with Jules.
I don't know what munchies are, or I do know what
That's the
munchies are.
latest thing that Jules started up. Munchies.
What is that?
Munchausen. That's my new handle, I guess.
You're fucking kidding me.
Nah. She
Yeah.
said Joe said it was funny.
Oh, Joe. Joe thinks a lot of things that are funny that aren't.
But
Joe, I
she's
think
the one
it's
who
funny
said
that
it.
you lock Jewel in the she shed when she's a bad girl, right, Joe? You do that, don't you? You sick fuck.
You
He
are
wants
so
to make
funny.
shit up. I can make it up too. You lock her in that she shed. We know you do, Joe. With the padlock.
I don't know. I don't care about that. All I'm saying is she's fucking crazy because, I'm just, the point is
Bubbles
I
live
don't want
last
an
night said she
apology
doesn't
from
have
her.
cancer anymore. Well, where are you in remission?
Oh, and yeah, that's another thing too. This 100% cancer free. It's positive thinking and Night Owl. Oh, what does Night Owl say? Bob was last night. She was saying that. And Night Owl and I both are, well, I mean, I think basically really everyone is. Nobody knows if they have cancer or not, right?
I mean,
But we were doing the power of positive thinking, saying,
Mhm.
I don't know until I get, I go for my next, exam or whatever. I'm going to feel, as I'm feeling good, then I'm going to feel like I'm 100% cancer free.
That's how you beat shit.
Right. I feel like the power of positive thinking is what's gotten me through what I've gone through. And I feel also like I don't really mind the fact that I had to battle them at the same time. Because you know what? It gave me, at the end of the day, in the beginning it was tough, but at the end, I feel like if I'm kicking the shit out of cancer, then I kick the shit out of anything. And I'm going to kick the shit out of cancer if I haven't already, because I haven't had another scan yet.
Teddy, no.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She said she was drunk. Remember, Bobby? She did. Hello, everybody. Hi, Paranormal Underworld. Bye, Paranormal Underworld. I Heart Pink Day Day, Still MT with Sharon V, Night Owl, Gone John, Bobby Ramos, Pink, I Heart Pink. There's the two Pinks. Oh, yeah. Sharon. Mr. Roar. Red Pants. Red Pants. I wear the red pants. You like the red pants? I wear red pants. Hey, Tiffany.
So are
Yeah,
you
you're right.
currently?
Wearing red pants? No.
But I mean, the thing is though, is that there's messages that get sent behind the scenes that people don't see that I feel provoke some of this, Tracy, because I've gotten them. Look at, I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm just trying to speak what I see as being the truth. Okay. In my opinion, there's people that have stuck up for you in the past that you're really harsh on, and you, maybe it's not publicly, but in private, you can be incredibly harsh on on people like, it's happened with me, and I think that's where a lot of this
I think
explosive.
you were incredibly harsh on me as well, but see, I think that we should have had the conversation in private. Like, if I approached you privately, then you shouldn't respond publicly.
I've never responded publicly.
Yes, you do. You've never responded
Where
privately.
where have I
Here,
responded publicly?
when you with the on the video, there's a video.
Okay, well,
You
look.
never responded I mean, privately. You never responded to that email I
Okay,
sent you, and
okay.
that was like a it was is oh, I really meant it. I was like, that was I meant every word I said in it. I thought it was a nice letter, and you never even opened it. I don't think, because you never said nothing about it.
Well, I opened it, but it started off with an attack. I mean, Tracy, look, I have
What do you mean it
lit
started out with an attack?
the last email you sent me.
No, I'm talking. What are you talking about? I sent you one telling you were a superhero.
Yeah, but that was a while. I'm talking about the last one you sent me.
Okay, but the one where I said to you, that was the
Okay,
only
Tracy,
inkling I
but
ever
that's not.
had.
But I'm not keeping score though with niceness. I don't keep score. I mean, I've had hour-long live streams where
I'm
I'm
not
still
talking about keeping
trying
score
these
with like
people.
this. I'm saying we were talking about keeping things private, and
Okay,
I had no way to reach out to you because apparently you had blocked me, but I didn't
right,
know why. But so
right,
that's
right.
and so you didn't you would
I explained to you why. I explained to you why I had to
okay.
block
So we
you
couldn't correspond privately that way. And then you didn't respond when I emailed you. The only time that you responded to me
because
ever
Tracy,
is
a lot
this
of the
way.
emails I get from you are berating, and you're going
No,
off
no, they're
on your
not.
kids.
No, they're
No,
not.
okay,
That last
okay.
email you just said yourself, it was, yeah, oh, that was a long time ago, but you didn't respond to it. So don't tell me I don't try to keep it private, because I do.
Tracy, I have.
No, you haven't.
Okay, I haven't. Okay. Well, look, this is just my opinion. My opinion is my business, and
When did you
I
respond to me privately?
to that email. I have to go back
Yes,
and look, but I'm almost positive I responded to you
you
in that
didn't.
about that email.
You
Okay, well,
didn't.
look,
And I apologize. I said, I'm
I'm not
sorry
telling
if I
Sharon
did
what to do on her
something to,
channel. I'm not telling Sharon what to do on her channel. I'm just explaining why I did that parody of her, because I thought some of hers were cruel. Okay, so I'm like, well, maybe I'll do a parody of Sharon. Yeah, it's like I don't give a shit what she does on her channel, but I can have
who
my
said
opinion
that?
of.
What are you talking about?
Bobby's telling Sharon, don't let other people tell you what to do on your channel. I'm not telling her what to do. I'm just stating my opinion. I thought some of her parodies were cruel and in bad taste. They're things that I don't find funny. She'd post them publicly. If she can't handle constructive criticism, then, don't post them publicly then. Just make them unlisted. Send them to people who won't have, negative opinions of them. I don't know what to tell you. Everybody has such thin skin, but wants to swing axes around at everybody else. I don't fucking get it. It's like, if you can't handle the fact that I find that in bad taste, well, then, don't listen. I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell
but
you.
you got to admit, there's a hell of a lot of shit in bad taste, and you know what's in bad taste? It's fucking they're just waiting and waiting for Matt. Look at Jules. She's the one who got Maddie like what thrown out of her bando in the first place,
I,
and
I, I think Jules is a piece of shit.
she a piece of shit.
I've always stated that. I
And that's
always
what
will
this
state
was
that.
about. It wasn't about Sharon. It wasn't about her videos. It was about nothing. You came up to talk about Jules talking to Yaxley because I agree that's pretty shitty if she's
Yeah,
gonna have him on.
If Jules hosts on her platform that is an outreach for women who are drug addicted, who are most likely abused by men. Okay, hosting a man who has a long-standing history of her stalking and harassing women online. Y'all can look at anything that he posts and he's putting up there and tell me that that's normal. I talked to this person for 3 months. I don't give a shit what the context of any of the things he shows are. The fact that he's doing that is not normal. It's just not. It's
No,
sick, right? Normal people don't do that shit.
it is. No, normal people don't do that shit. And Jules giving him a platform, and
It came up
Bobbles
because
gave
it
him a
came up.
platform. He was on Bobbles, and
Yeah,
Ollie, he was on Ollie.
Sharon's
I
offering to
do
give him a
remember the only
platform.
one who never gave him a platform and has never let any of those people speak here was me. And
Right.
so that's why I get so offended when I hear so
Sharon
often that
offered
you've always
Sharon
had
offered
my
to give
back and I've never had yours. I've
Sharon
always
offered to give
had
him a
yours.
platform. Sharon offered to give him a platform too.
Well, but I'm talking about, I'm not going to be, I'm not, okay, here. Yeah, I just, sometimes I'll watch, like, if Sharon will send, but, who said you can't handle it? What are you talking about? Can't handle what? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Don't stop arguing down there, please. Down there, down there. She said down there, like Beavis and Butthead.
If you don't care about my opinion, Sharon, then calm down. You know what I mean?
I
Calm down.
know. Let's,
I'm not losing my
calm
shit over
down.
not losing my shit
Yeah,
over
don't worry
things
about
that are
it.
done about me or said about
Yeah,
me
yeah.
daily.
No,
You're
I
just,
know. You're not.
you know, I just stated my opinion.
We know you're gonna do what you're gonna do, and that's fine. That's fine. We love you for that. You're a strong person. Yes, I know. I know. I didn't mean you. I heard things.
The reason I
I know
brought
you
it up
know.
and I lost track at this point, is that Jules is saying she's going to platform him. Sharon's saying that she's going to platform Yaxley.
When did she
Women.
say that?
She said it in a video she made a few days ago. She was mocking the fact
Don't
that
talk to Yaxley. He's gross, Sharon.
yeah, she was making the fun that I seemed suicidal in some of these emails that he'd sent to me, where he's threatening to have my child taken from me and me kicked out of my house. And
That's Ollie. That's Ollie doing that. That's Ollie sending her that shit. Yep.
well, apparently she spoke to him, and is what he said
That's
last night.
Ollie doing that.
Ollie threatens kids. I mean, if it has to do with kids, Ollie's involved.
Isn't that horrible?
It is. It's her.
And then
I cannot
Yaxley's also,
believe that
I
Ollie
mean, he
spoke
hasn't
of
even
your
talked to
son,
Ollie when he
Annette.
sent Ollie that email from Annette. So,
I mean,
what do you
I
mean,
know for
hush?
a fact that what Tiffany says that Ollie did is a fact. Okay?
I didn't lie about any of that.
No, because I was blown away. You know, when you think somebody, oh, that can't be true. And then you ask them and they say, well, yeah. And you're like, what? Oh my God. How many times can you say, as soon as I hit the send button or, whatever it was that had to, um, no, she wasn't speaking specifically about you, Sharon. You can respond, but not with capital letters.
I don't care about the caps. Caps locks doesn't harm me in any way.
I
I'll
don't
be
know. I
okay.
don't want anybody having me.
I have a lot
Yeah.
worse. All I'm saying is this. Look,
Who did one of me?
like here, since we're going to be split hairs over shit that mm, I don't. Okay, so can you share my screen?
Can respond. Share your
Yeah,
screen? Sure.
yeah,
What
yeah,
is we sharing? What am I sharing?
yeah. A video, so we have
What video?
context. The one of Sharon saying she spoke to Yaxley and she was going to platform him.
No, I'm not going to do that. Because here's the
Right.
thing. Sharon, I didn't know that you had said you were going to speak to Yaxley, but I would, because I only watch the videos that Sharon refers me to watch, and that's, like we're being spammed.
Yeah, it's Anton. Anton, I thought you got arrested.
Yeah. Um,
Sharon can respond. I don't give a shit if Sharon responds. I don't really care about any
yeah,
of
she
this. I'm
doesn't
just
care if
explaining
Sharon
why
responds. Sharon, want me to drop the? I could text you the link. You want me to
my
do that?
feelings aren't hurt. My feelings aren't hurt. I'm just stating my opinion and explaining why I did my parody. That was it. Nothing else. It's
I'm
okay.
certain, like, if Sharon came up here, we're normal here. That's the thing. They're not normal over there and these other out
Where?
there in the world,
Well,
out there in the other YouTube
look,
world.
Tracy. The one thing you should know about me by now is I follow my gut on things. I follow what I feel is right and wrong. Okay, and I'm not always right, and I'm wrong often, but I stand by my principles and what I see being right and wrong. That's it. I don't do it to attack anybody in particular. I don't single people out on purpose. I don't do these things with any other intent other than right is right and wrong is wrong. And I'm not discriminatory with that. People don't get passes with me because they're my friends. If somebody does something wrong, it's wrong. I don't really Sharon hasn't really done anything to me. I don't have a problem with Sharon.
No, she hasn't.
That's why I did a very
No.
well, that's why I did a very mild, silly parody of her that I
Yeah,
didn't
you
even
said
make.
your heart wasn't in it.
Yeah, my heart wasn't in it. It wasn't even. I didn't even ever make it public. Okay,
But
so
yeah, but you gave it to Mary inadvertently, remember? When she said, could she post it?
I don't know
And
Mary. Did she have a huge channel or?
she asked you if she could post a link on her
Yeah,
channel. And you
yeah.
said, yeah. And then Ollie fucking was screenshotting shit. It's Ollie. Ollie stirring the shit. And I'm sorry, I'm throwing her under the bus. I don't give a shit because
I'm sure it
Ollie
is
is
Ollie.
yeah, it's all Ollie. Ollie is screenshotting stuff, and that's where the whole
I'm sure
Yaxley
she
thing's
is, but
coming in.
yeah, because she was sent that email of Vanette's to by
Yep,
Yaxley, and he's claiming he
yep.
doesn't talk anymore. Everybody's a big fucking liar. Okay, all I know is
I'm not. I don't care. I'm not a liar.
no, I don't think
You
you
know
are,
what I
Tracy.
mean?
I don't think you are, Tracy. I just think things get lost in translation with you sometimes, and like
Yeah,
intent
but I
gets
saw I saw
misunderstood.
59 comments, right, from Little Miss and those others over there trying to convince you of a lie, and by the end they had you
I didn't even read.
believing it, huh?
I skimmed. You know how I am with shit. I don't read it all the way through. I
There was
skim it.
yeah, because they're long. Their comments are long, long, long.
I don't know. I
And
don't know. All I know is
yeah,
this. Look,
and they were
all I know
telling
is
you
this.
a lie, and by the end
What was it
I could
even about?
see it was saying that I had been on Debbie's live stream, and the way they made it sound was like it was recently, saying that showing receipts, an
Oh, wait a
email
second.
of
I can say whatever I want about whoever when he contacted me. How did he
this
get your
again.
look at this comment from Sharon though. I can say whatever I want about whatever I want
Hold
when he
on, I'm
contacted
spammed
me. Oh no, I
again.
don't care enough. Call me later SG by everyone. I'm not standing for being
Hold
attacked.
on.
Wow, Sharon, you talk about a severe case. I don't have as many socks as you think I do red pants. That's your opinion and you're wrong about that.
I'd like to know who I'm being spammed by.
Anton. That's
If you
Anton.
could stop, that'd be cool. You know?
Okay, well, I mean, whatever, Sharon. If you don't like my opinion on your videos and you feel attacked by it, then, like I said, maybe you should reconsider the content you're putting out if you can't handle a little constructive criticism. I think it's cruel to pick on kids who don't have their mother. Sorry, not sorry. There, you can be sorry, not sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. Get over it. Am I
No.
made videos? Am I crying about the fact that you're in communication with some psycho stalker freak? No, no. I mean, it's like this. Everybody operates on this one-way road, and it's just disgusting to me. They can do it, but I can't do it back. They can say it, but I
Well,
can't say anything. You know what I mean?
well, the Pitbull parody was the worst, I thought.
Yeah, that was bad too. It's not funny that anybody's sister got mauled to death by a pit bull.
I know.
It's just not. That's cruel, man. It's cruel. I've done a lot of parodies, but they've never been cruel like that. I never would make them cruel like that. Those things aren't funny. Parodies are supposed to be an over dramatization of somebody's characteristics, their mannerisms. You overdo how they move their body. You overdo how they speak to make it funny. Are they mean? Yeah, parodies can be mean because nobody really likes to be made fun of. But it's not supposed to be about trauma in their lives or their kids being deprived of having their mother. Like that's just not funny. Somebody's hair falling out because that kind of stuff isn't funny. It's just my opinion.
Day Day, I modded you so that you could help out with that, red
Opinion is more
pants.
important than it is. Well, I mean,
Day Day, you see I modded you so that you could help out with what's going on with
red
this
pants.
stuff.
I have been cruel sometimes, and I regret it, and I do agree with you on
I
that.
think you were cruel
Sometimes
the other night. That broke my heart to see you up there on Bobbles with prudently saying I was lying because I unprivated a live stream that was done the day,
I'm not offended.
huh?
She says, I don't care what you're offended. I'm not saying I'm offended. I stated my opinion is that they were in bad taste.
Well, I
I'm not
mean,
speaking in a little baby whisper.
and
I
the
don't need to raise my voice. I have a mic that's right next to my mouth, and I don't want to be louder than everybody.
XX though, she was saying, she was saying that it wasn't me that is the, she goes, it wasn't you, it wasn't you, it wasn't you, it was Tiffany, Bobbles, and Katie is the reason why prudently left your channel and blah, blah, blah.
What
But
are you
I
talking about?
know that there was a live stream that I just recently unprivated, which I don't even know why I would have privated it because it wasn't a bad one. But,
This is,
huh?
I'm just so lost by this whole.
Well, I'm just saying, like, there was an
I got
older
another
video.
Pitbull video on the way. Oh, okay, Sharon.
I
Well,
know,
that's some
I
good
saw
times.
that. I saw that. But here, let me just ask you a question. Isn't
Mhm.
Grim a pit bull? Doesn't he look kind of like a pit bull, the dog? Is
It
his name
doesn't
Cracker?
matter. It doesn't
Because
matter.
I
I
would
don't
think,
care.
wouldn't
She
you
has a
be,
pit
like,
bull.
traumatized and triggered
Grim's an
if,
American
like,
bulldog. Grim's an American bulldog.
I don't know. It's just in my opinion.
I just think everybody is really sensitive when it comes to themselves, but they have no regards when it comes to, people's sisters being mauled to death by a pit bull, Sharon, isn't funny. It's like, what the fuck, man? It's not funny.
Neither is a
I
23-minute rant or 8 months of Bobble zooming in on Sharon's crotch. I mean,
8 months of her
that
zooming in
can
her
cause
crotch.
like PTSD, that can cause trauma. I mean, seriously, let's be for real. Bobbles has not always been the nicest person in the world. So,
No, she
you
hasn't been nice. She hasn't been nice to Sharon, but I haven't seen her go that low.
really,
Mm-mm.
she screamed baby killer. That was something that Sharon told her privately that she had had an abortion,
Hmm.
and Bobbles
When
brought
did
it
she do
public
this?
recently. That's why Sharon had to make that video
Well,
where she was crying
I think
about
Sharon. I think the gloves had come off at that point. You
Bobbles
know what I
gloves.
mean? Everybody's gloves between her and Bobbles. I think the gloves have come off at the point after
Oh
she,
no 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 no.
Well, look, I'm not the.
Bobbles took something that was told to her in private that was
I said I'd
huge.
wait till Debbie was low and slam her with back-to-back parodies for what? When did I ever say that? My parodies of Debbie were less than harsh. And fuck Debbie. I think Debbie's a piece of shit. My opinion, again, my opinion. But I feel bad for the
She
Zerv
is.
situation. I don't know if she, I didn't know women should be set up like that or whatever the fuck happened.
She wasn't. It was the guy who was set
She,
up.
me. Well, it's my opinion, and that's your opinion, Red Pants. It's fine. I'm not, I'm just saying that I've left everybody alone. I haven't made a parody on Debbie in a while. I'm not saying my opinion mattered more or not. Doesn't matter more. I was just stating it. I was explaining why I did that. I was explaining why I did that parody of Sharon. I found her parodies to be in really bad taste of Maddie's kids. That's why I did that. I don't care. Your opinion of my opinion is your business. If you think it's less than other people's, that's fine. That's your opinion. That's okay. It's cool. I'm not going to lose sleep about it. I'm not going to bitch about it. Sometimes, I state things.
You know what
People,
though? To say in your opinion, that doesn't always cover everything. And the thing is this, is for a
but it
year,
is just my
I
opinion.
have been, wait a minute, let me just finish this. The other night you were involved in a Bash SG session and you said, and it's true that she's not exaggerating, that she absolutely did get attacked, and whatever, but now the way she's attacking, other people. But here's the thing,
Mhm.
you were one of those people who had attacked me, and now here you were attacking
Actually,
me.
I first offended you. Don't you dare. I first
No,
offended
no,
you,
you attacked.
Tracy.
Oh, but with
I
Vern?
attacked Ollie because she was stalking me and harassing
No,
me
I
and
didn't say
doing.
Ollie.
What are you talking about? I
When
attacked you
you
with
first,
Vern?
no, I'm talking about with the whole. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know exactly if you even had any part in the whole Jules thing, and I don't even think Ollie played a
I
part
didn't
in
have any
that.
part in the whole Jules thing. I asked her about it one time, and it was
I'm
very
talking about the
weird.
night that she
I was
came
just,
into that
I
live
was just.
stream.
You think I had something to fucking do with that? Are you kidding
No,
me?
I said I don't think you did because you seemed very
No, I was watching it.
confused
That was
about
it.
it.
Yeah, I watched it all go down. That was my only involvement. I
Right?
contacted her
Yeah.
and said,
I
"Why
don't
are
think
you
that you
saying that?"
had. I don't think you said a word about it at all.
No, I didn't say
But
a single word because I actually what I did say is that is wrong to say about somebody about 3 days later on Ollie's live
you did.
stream.
Yeah, you did. You said that you seemed absolutely
I
confused.
defended
You
you.
said yes, absolutely,
You said, "You don't say
absolutely.
that shit about anybody unless you have deniable proof. It's wrong." And for
Right,
Jules to do that as a nurse, it's wrong.
right. But I recently have like unprivated a video. It was only a minute long, and it was from a year ago on Miss Passion, who I do believe had a huge role
I'm trying to be
in.
shitty, period, just foul of intentions. Okay, well, if you think my intentions are shitty, then that's you, but you kind of are biased, red pants, whoever you are, big man in the sock account. And we obviously have a past, so your opinion drips foul of other intentions as well, which are to slur me. So that's just my opinion. There you go. I'm so broke I can't even pay attention. What are my intentions? My intentions are to speak the truth. That's my truth. I don't think Sharon's parodies were in good taste.
Anyway, all right. I just want to I want to get
Fair
back
enough.
to what I was talking
You
with
do
you
know
because
me,
I
red pants. Don't
appreciate
fucking
talking with
lie.
you,
You're
and
a
your
liar.
friendship to me means a lot. I don't know
Well,
if
Tracy,
mine means a lot to you, but I don't
oh
know. I'm
god.
not even taking note of what's going on and there's a lot going on, a lot of spamming going on. It's ruining the lot. You know what I mean?
Do you know
It's
how to turn
bullshit.
it on slow mode? You probably can't. If I was wrenched, I could get rid of this guy. Anton, go away.
I mean,
So we can speak the truth about me. Red Pants, you've already slandered me for a year. Remember all your
I don't know.
videos.
You two seem to have some history going back. I don't believe that you even know who it is.
This person had a 15 videos about me in the past, acting like they know
Right,
me.
right.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that's how I feel like I can relate to the fact that you've been going through this
Hush,
for
we got
many
this.
more
Don't
years
wrench
than
her.
I have.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Pink. Didn't be expose herself on the affair. Look, here's the deal, you guys. Okay, look. If you want to be treated, okay, with a certain regard, extend that regard onto others. Give
Listen,
them
I
the
don't
same.
care about
I'm not talking to you.
Bobbles,
I'm not talking.
Prudently, or
I'm
any
just
of
talking,
them.
and I'm just talking in general. If you don't want your friends to be friends with people who've come after you, don't be friends with people who've gone after them. If you don't want people to have
So
opinions on
you're
you,
the one who's friends. You're the ones who's doing that. I'm not.
oh Jesus Christ.
When have I done that to you? Who am I friends with and who are you friends with that have gone after me? Come on now. Let's be for real. You're the one doing that, not
Okay.
me.
Okay. Okay. I don't have any, I have nothing else to say about any of this. All I know is that look at people. I don't expect to be treated well by people. Okay. I don't. I also don't expect people to take what I say as being worth anything. All right. I
I
understand the fact.
always treated you the way you are saying right now. I've always took everything you have. All these people here know that when they blocked you, I go, you blocked Tiffany? I like Tiffany. And you know that yourself. Do you know how it hurts me when I go to talk in your room, even as Phil Spector, and you blocked me? I gotta go
Why?
in there as Stinky Pink just to share the song "You've Got a Friend in Me."
Okay, but Tracy, you don't think you've done things to me
But
that
can
have
you
been.
tell me specific?
Yeah, I can tell you specifics, but I mean, honestly, can I tell you? I'd like to write it all out, so it's
No,
clear
I want to
because
hear it. No, I want to know
okay,
specifically because
there's been
everybody
times
has
you've
heard all this.
you've been times you've been incredibly disrespectful to me. You've accused me of being sock accounts. You berate me. You send me these horrible messages, accusing me of this, accusing me of that, yelling at me about not removing comments, yelling at me about this and that. Then there's times you've gone live and you've accused me of doing these things, and it's just like it gets a little bit old, you know. It's really gets a little bit old, and I
That
really
sounds like a really blanket statement, like accusing you of being stock accounts. I mean, weren't you stock accounts before to me? I mean, yeah, and that's what I was just saying was that I
never came
released
after you as
recently
sock
an
accounts.
older
I never,
video from a year ago of when
I
I
never
was
came after
in.
you
I'd
as
really
sock
like to know
accounts.
who Anais Cotton is, and
That's
I
some
feel like you
lady.
might know.
That's some lady from the UK.
Right, except that she popped right into Miss Passion's live stream right after a year ago when there was 4 clones of me in there talking about I'm fingering myself, I'm doing this,
Are you saying
and
that
then
you think that sock account is me?
no, you were Nacho. You were in there as Nacho
Okay.
yourself. And I'm
Okay.
just telling you that you've done some pretty nasty things to me, and I
But what did
believe
I do
that
in that specific? What did I do? I've apologized for those publicly
yes,
dozen times. What
exactly,
did I?
you have.
What
So
did I do
why are we
specifically?
arguing
Stop!
right
Stop!
now?
Stop! 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 Stop!
If
Stop!
I
What did
said
I
you
do?
were stock accounts, it's because you were stock accounts in the past. I've never
No, I
accused you of
wasn't
being a
though.
stock
But
account since.
but no, you've accused me of being sock accounts that weren't mine. You're just about to again right now. See, this is
No,
the
I
issue.
wasn't. I said you
So
were
what was
with
the point?
Anais Cotton
Where was I with her? I don't know what
in
she
Miss Passions. That's what I was trying to tell you. You cut me off.
and what was
You
going on.
and Anaya showed up right at the same time, right after these 4 clones left of me, and it's
So what
Nom Nom and Miss Passion in there. And you
so
come
what are you
in,
trying to
and
say?
I was just saying to you that
But
in the past,
I
you said
know
I've accused you of being stock accounts. Are you saying you've never been?
not any of these that you're talking about. No.
I didn't say you were Anais Cotton. You were in there as not so concerned.
Right.
You were yourself.
I remember the live stream because Nom Nom is Miss Passion's son. I was driving actually, and I was in a parking lot, and I said hi really quick. I remember the exact live stream. It was during the afternoon. I didn't see those
Um,
clones of you because I'd been driving around in my car just listening.
no, you did in the video. I'll drop the video if you want. It's only a minute and you can share it
But what did I do
and
wrong?
you'll see. You'll
Can't you
see.
just tell me?
Well, we could share it. Like it's not, I mean, it's only a minute. It's nothing really bad, but I mean, you can look at it first if you want. I'm
Did
just
I knew
saying.
these were sock accounts of you? Or did I knew that they were, or were they things like SG's car and SG's bra and stuff, which I might back then not have known that they were poking at you?
Wait a second. Let me just look for it. Hold on. I'm so confused right now with
I have
all
to get
that.
going. I have to get cash
Huh?
from school. And I have to get going. I have to. You think Anton has followed Tiffany here and is doing this? Okay, so Anton's my fault now too.
Who said Anton's your fault?
She trolls Bobbles, Net, and USG. She has a wrench in so many channels. Oh, I troll Bobbles and Annette and
No, she
SG.
doesn't. I've never said that. I've never said that. I'm not even seeing that right now because I'm out here looking for that video.
So,
I'm not
so,
in
so,
there.
which account am I trolling them with? No, I
Who are
didn't
you
say that.
talking
If you
to?
look up, I'm talking to Red Pants.
Oh, okay, because I can't see the chat right now. I'm just looking for something for you. That's all.
I can't stop Anton. He's a cunt.
I know.
You
How
said,
can
do
you
you think
stop them
Anton
if you
is
have
followed?
like a?
You have
Can
to
you
put on
stop
slow.
anybody like that if you have a laptop?
You have to get into your creator studio and put on slow mode. I Heart Pink is in charge and she doesn't want me wrenched. So that's a bad idea. You said I Heart Pink. Do you think Anton followed me here and is doing this? That would be alluding to it being my fault. Anton hasn't been here in a while. Okay.
But I've
So
seen Anton
naturally, because
spam
I'm
yours
here, it's
too.
my fault. Yeah, because he
One
spams me
time
on.
Anton spammed one of yours so bad, Tiffany. It was just the same way as they're
He
doing
spammed.
here.
Yeah, I have him blocked on all his channels, so I don't even see him when he does it. It's
They're
naturally he
blocking as
followed.
fast as they can. You are Day Day, right? Day Day, do you know how to block? I don't know if he knows how to
God,
block. Day Day.
Tracy, I gotta go. This is
Wait,
just
but
getting.
look, I just sent you something in the private chat.
Okay, I'll click on it.
Yeah. I want people to know that even just. Oh, I swear that I said the C word in it, but not about you. I say, I'm sorry if this or that. I mean.
Okay, so this isn't the one I was thinking because
And be harassed all day. And still be. I did.
I still haven't seen me.
You know who you are. I retract it. No, bitch. My GoFundMe page was ruined. Satisfaction did you get, you fucking bitch? Try to prove. Is it not? Is it Miss Passions with Nom Nom?
I see it now.
Last night, see this kind of, and try to prove that I have cancer.
All right, girly, now I'm gonna call it a night. No one messes with my favorite girl in mod. What did I tell you? No one listens to me until after the fact. But I wasn't talking about you though. Tracy?
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about you. That had to do with her son. And that had to do with it was either a Laura or an Ollie account that came in earlier and was fucking with her son. That had nothing to do with you.
Well, it's just I'm just saying Anais showed up. Do you see what this stuff Anais is saying?
I might have even had Anais blocked at the time because I wasn't even saying anything to her. But you're assuming this is that I'm commenting about you.
No,
but
no,
I
no,
wasn't.
no. I'm just saying that it was.
I was in a live stream where somebody was talking shit. I mean, what am I?
No, no, no. Can I speak? Listen. I think that you might know who Anais is. I was there, and you did come in right at that time, and you were
from the UK or Canada or something like that. I know nothing else about her. Nothing. I've never
okay.
spoken
But
to
what
her.
I'm saying is that's not the only screenshot with you taking part. So the point is, the only
But I
point is
didn't
this:
take part.
is that you have apologized, and you are still saying that I'm expecting an apology from you. But I'm not. I know that you apologized. We've cried about it together.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm done. Tracy, I didn't take part in anything in that minute video you just showed me. I wasn't taking part in shit. I don't know
Okay,
Anais.
but what I'm
I don't know
saying
Anais.
is
She's disappeared. I haven't. I mean, it's like, what the? How am I
they're
supposed to know things I
kidnapped.
don't know? Who?
Okay, stop it. Stop. You just keep talking and you won't even let me. This isn't a conversation right now. You're just like I'm not even disagreeing with you that we've, moved on from. All I'm saying to you is that you say, "Oh, well, did I respond to that email that you sent me?" Oh, I'm not sure, but I'm still going to go around and tell people that you're the one who didn't want to take handle of things privately, and I'm still going to say that SG is the one who wants to rant and rave publicly, even though your response to my question was, "But did you respond to my email?" And you said, you don't know. You'd have to go back and look. Here's the difference. I do know. And the answer is no. She dropped out. Nat Nat. Is Nat Nat still there?
I'm still here.
Hi.
Hi.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're right. Every time.
Well,
That spamming. Did you see it? Nat Nat.
yeah.
Yeah, well, we don't know that, Samantha.
I was surprised that I Heart Pink couldn't delete that spammer.
Well, we were blocking them as they go, but yeah, like, mm. So I think that, basically I'm not, yeah, right, Dana? Yeah. That's too bad. That's too bad. Yeah, everybody was blocking. We can still see them back here, but yeah, when the live is over, it won't be there. Where is Bobby Ramos? Where's Bobby Ramos?
Bobby might have left a while ago.
Wow, that's disappointing because, hi, Mary, by the way. I probably already said it 3 times.
Oh, there's Bobby.
Hi, Bobby. I was looking for her. I couldn't find her. Like, I was looking for her during the live stream, but because of so many. Okay. I'm going to thumbs up myself. How about you guys? Get a headache from the spammer. I know. Usually that doesn't happen, Mary. Yeah, really, right? Yeah, everybody was doing a great job. Nat,
Yeah.
don't you like these people
What people?
in here?
I do. I like the group of people you have. That
I
come
do too.
I do.
Yep, you included.
Thank you.
Yep, I feel like you're part of us too, if you don't mind.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I feel like teary-eyed right now, but
Yeah.
not like in a bad way.
Hi, Samantha.
Hi, Tanger.
Well, everyone that's in here comes to my channel. Did you know that?
Yes, of
Every
course
one
I
of them.
did.
I think they came over from your channel.
You're welcome, Bobby.
So
Yeah, they did. And my channel doesn't, not my channel, like, I don't want to say like that, but we don't usually go to anybody else's um place. I would mod Mr. Rourke too, but um he's such a runner. Don't worry about it, Red Pants. I didn't read it. We don't usually, but the reason. Hi, Mary, Mary. I know I've already said that 3 times. Yeah, everybody should do a shot every time I say Mary, Mary. Every time I say Mary, Mary.
We'll do a shot.
Do
Yeah.
a shot. Just kidding. Yeah, we like your channel. That's the thing. Net.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, we like your channel.
Yeah, it seems like all of your followers come to mine. Most
Because
of
we
them.
like you. We like your channel. We like your atmosphere. We like you. The way you are. Like the way you sound.
Hmm.
You're laid back.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't like fighting and bickering.
Yeah, and you're strong. Oh, and you're funny. I bet you don't know you're funny, but you are funny.
Oh, I don't know that. Not all the time, but
But you're funny because I think you do it, and you don't. I don't even know if you know how funny you are.
I don't.
Yeah, but you are in a strong way. Like
Mhm.
that must make people go, ooh, like that. Yeah, see, what I heard thing said, you calm us.
Yeah, I don't show anger very much. If I'm angry, it doesn't show. So even though I am angry inside, it doesn't show. So maybe
How do
that's,
you do that?
I have no idea. Um, I have no idea.
Was your father a school teacher?
Yeah, he was.
That's what I remember you saying
Oh,
when they keep saying that you were picking on little kids. And I say, no, I remember exactly what you said. You said that basically special children are with people because they are special parents too. Like,
well, yeah, educated parents, right?
yeah, and like
Uh-huh.
read to your children.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
You know, my
they
dad,
didn't.
he didn't really read to us that much when we were younger. He would tell us stories off the top of his head. He would make stories up. He would,
Really?
yes, he would make imaginary stories up and tell them. Like
Oh,
this,
that's so talented.
yeah, he was an English teacher though. So he
Oh,
did a
I
lot of,
love that.
yeah. So, and some of them were spooky. Goodness.
Really?
Yeah, like the Sandman. He had a Sandman story that was in the basement and
Oh my God, I wonder if my oh, well, don't go blocking people really fast, Bobby. Just make sure you don't do that. Um, my mother used to do that, and I wonder if they were born in the same era. Because my mother would do the Blob,
mhm.
like the radio shows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that something?
she's not talking mad stuff about anybody. Okay, no. Don't say that. Did she say nasty girl? No, don't say that. No, no. She's she's joking. Mary,
Hmm.
Mary. She's remember the night she thought the Day was. No, she's not talking mad stuff. Yeah, no, don't do that. We're all happy here. Leave all that stuff behind at the door. That's why this is like. I'm sorry if I interrupted you. I'm so sorry, Nat.
Hmm.
No, she didn't say that. She was Mary. Hi. Hi. Here she come now saying Mary.
Gee.
Right?
Yeah,
Remember that song?
I do. That's funny.
Yeah, I won't lock them all up. What Bobby says. Yeah, I thought I was like, I remember watching because at first, remember, you couldn't see me in your chat. And I remember watching like all my mods were in there too, right? Modded already in your live stream.
Every one of them are there.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on here? I can't even have a live stream the same time you have one because we have the whole same crew,
Uh-huh.
which is cool. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Yep, I do.
Mm-hmm.
That shows strength in numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you feel?
That's how I feel too, yeah.
I've noticed a lot of people have been like trying to like be saying like I feel worried. I get worried because I'll hear them say, well, net is nice. And I'm just worried that SG is gonna just, whatever, however they
Mm-hmm.
predict me to be, cast my spell on you.
Yeah, well, I have to give you a reason to do that, right?
But I don't anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I want to like people instead of dislike people. So I feel like some people could call it like, oh, it's not a weakness to see people for good, to want to see good in people.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand what you're saying, that it wasn't anything she did particularly to you, Ollie. It was you just had to, you kind of slowly weaned yourself away from her, kind of, and that toxic situation.
I think she caught on, and when she caught on is when she attacked. So, well, of course, I didn't see her I didn't speak to her for 3 weeks total when she called the police here. I haven't spoke to her for 3 weeks, and then she called the police and said that I bullying online, calling people Martians.
I can't believe they did that. Hi, Tommy D.
So
Now, let me just ask you, do you do the silent treatment? Are you a person who does the silent treatment?
I slowly back away first, and then I abruptly stop. Yeah.
Hi, Adair.
Yeah.
Hi. Thank you, Adair. It's nice to see you here. I love that name so much. But do you think that, like, do you think that closure is important in anything?
Closure?
Yeah, like when you give like, maybe if so you never shot her like a quick email or something or a text message saying,
I was just slowly backing away. It's like for the last year, I would only talk to her like once a month. And she would say we talked every day. It wasn't that way. It was like she'd call once a month, but we'd talk online, of course, and on Discord.
right,
But I was stopping doing that too. Slowly but surely. It got to the point to where I didn't comment at all in Discord. So,
right,
and then I stopped going to her channel too. So, Because she was
It's hard not to like her. Like, she does have likable qualities, you know? It's just the fact that she can go to such extremes, really with no antagonization, you know what I mean? Like, for no reason whatsoever. And that's where I just feel like people are adults.
she
They
would
know
laugh
what's
out.
normal behavior.
This is like an example. She would call me. I'd answer the phone and say hello. She would be cussing and swearing and yelling for
Oh,
no,
really?
yeah, for no reason. It's like, what are you yelling at me for?
Really?
Yes.
Isn't that weird?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
so weird because
I don't want
she's never
anything
had done that to me.
kind of like she's bipolar. I'm
Yeah,
serious.
different personalities.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
It's like 5 minutes earlier, she's calm, but then 5 minutes later, cuss and swear. So I can't deal with people like that. I'm sorry. I can't. I have a brother that's bipolar. I can't talk to him. I can. He drives me nuts. I can't deal
Hmm.
with people like that. So, oh gosh.
Oh, why? Is somebody giving you a hard time, Sharon, about the person who was in the chat? Oh, yeah, she's going to. Yeah, she's going to. Yes, absolutely. I say, but $1 won't get anything anymore. It's $1.25 block. Wait a minute. Who has like a, I love your Dollar Tree. It looks bad. We have something similar, but the crafts aren't as good. It's $1.25. It's $1.25. Is your Dollar Tree $1.25?
I heard they were
Knit.
changing the Dollar Trees to $1.25. They hadn't done ours yet. Ours is still $1.
Is that true?
Yes, they're going to change it. I asked them, when is it going to change? They said it's in the talks, but we're not sure when it's going to happen. So, yeah.
Oh my God. And a pound is probably like, oh my God, how much is that in American money? Oh my God, $1.25? That's
Yes.
such bullshit.
I know.
That is bullshit.
I know. Those little brown and serve sausages? Those used
Yes?
those used to be $1 in the regular grocery store. Now they're
Mm-hmm.
$1.49 in
So
the
then
regular.
they used to be $1. Yeah, there's 10 in them. I like those. You can microwave them.
Yeah, or brown and serve. They were $1.49 now in the regular grocery store, but you go to the Dollar Tree, they're $1. So you can get some good deals at the Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Those like the Michelina, the microwave, they're $1.
yeah,
Seasonings and stuff, condiments.
yeah,
It's best to get all that stuff from the dollar store.
yeah, it is.
Absolutely best to get all that from the dollar store. Do all that, get what you can at the dollar store first.
Yeah, I know the regular grocery store spices are like three something.
Yeah,
I know.
groceries have gone up so much.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. Those are like $4 in our city. The stores are pretty empty, right? Really? The stores are pretty empty?
Yeah, I
Wow.
know. Their shelves have been empty. I went shopping on Sunday and there was
Mhm.
no bacon in sight. Those shelves were empty.
Oh my God, at Walmart.
The crackers.
Those little microwave bacon, you know what I'm talking about? The microwave bacon.
Yeah.
It was $7 for one pack
Oh, wow.
of microwave bacon.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
I won't buy it for that price. I'd go
didn't buy
without, you know.
I didn't buy it.
Yeah.
I did not buy it. No way. I can't do that shit.
But yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start homesteading where we name our food.
Yeah. Yeah. I only
Yep.
buy what's on sale, you
Oh
know.
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I make stuff in the crock pot, and like I make corned beef and cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
I've been eating that, and then I'll add like ham to it because I'll buy a spiral ham and I'll, break it apart and put it in freezer bags because I'm just one person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. They have like pork shoulder on sale this week. $1.99 a pound, I think. I was thinking about getting one of those roasts and putting it in the crock pot with potatoes and carrots and onions.
Pork shoulder.
Yeah, pork shoulder
Mhm.
roast. Yeah.
You ever make one? Is that the kind, or is it a rump roast that have? I love lamb too. Is that the one with the skin on it? And the Spanish people make it, like Puerto Rican people, and the skin's all hard and crunchy and tastes so damn good.
Oh, I think they put that on a stick, don't they? When you get
No,
no?
no, it's like the pork and the bacon is $8.99.
Holy moly.
Holy crap,
That's too high.
that's too high. Yeah, bacon, bacon. That's because we all loved bacon. They
I
knew
know.
it.
Yeah.
They knew it. It was kind of crappy that she wouldn't share the screen with my video, but she wanted to share it with Sharon. Just
Mm-hmm.
saying. If I had a baby lamb, I wouldn't be able to eat it. I mean, but
No.
once it grew into a sheep, then I would probably be like, I should have eaten you when you were little.
I eat it when it's big too.
I don't know. Do they eat it? The sheep?
Yeah, it's
Isn't
like a
that
lamb. A lamb, a sheep.
mutton?
A lamb is the same thing as a sheep, I think.
I found this. I think it was on the. Oh, it's this channel. I don't know. It was about like sheep shearing. Sheep shearing.
Yeah.
And this lady, she said there was a potbelly pig and this sheep, and they were walking around downtown Houston. And this poor, oh, you said, I didn't see that. Did you see that? What Sharon said?
No. No, I
I
didn't
pinned
see
it.
that. I didn't see that, Sharon. So
Yeah, I didn't see it
I didn't
either.
see it.
Sorry, we were.
Sorry, but that's okay. I mean,
Yeah, there was a misunderstanding. In fact, that's what
yeah.
the. Well, anyway, let me finish about this sheep. This sheep had. I'm glad you guys have both. Yes, you guys had a little. That wasn't her. That Sharon Velasquez. I mean, that was a clone, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I realized that after she made that video. I had no idea it was a clone. At the time,
Yeah.
I really thought it was Sharon. So I'm sorry about that, Sharon, that I thought it was you, but
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah. She is. We all jumped the gun about a lot of things, but yeah, I think it's good that we always. No, she just said. Can you see her?
yeah,
You're
I see
pinned
it.
on the screen. How can you be invisible,
You're
Sharon?
not invisible. It's just, I thought that clone was you, Sharon.
No,
I
she
really.
didn't hear. She mustn't have heard. She must be behind, I bet you.
Oh,
Sharon, tap your screen. Refresh. Yeah. See, just like Rourke said, refresh your chat because we just noticed your comment. So refresh your chat because I think, like Mr. Rourke said, he had to refresh his chat.
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, I do that too. Especially if I use talk to text, it really takes me
Yeah.
doing
You
data.
know, lamb is really good. I like lamb shish kebab with
I never had lamb fish kebab.
with onion. Yeah, you marinate it in cinnamon, salt, and pepper. Put it in your
That sounds
refrigerator.
good.
Yeah, and then you grill it.
That's nice
So
of Mary.
yeah, it's good.
You hear what Day Day said? Yes, you are Sharon. Casper the friendly ghost. You don't like seafood? I like seafood.
Yeah. We went out to Chinese last night, my son and I, and he had a clam. He had a crab. He ate a crab for the first time.
Hmm.
And I
What do you
didn't
mean?
really,
A crab? Like a whole crab or just the
yeah,
legs or
it
what?
had the pinchers on it and everything. It's like a Japanese restaurant. It was like a buffet style, and they had some really weird seafood. They had sushi, of course, but I won't eat sushi at all.
I think I've tried the tuna for sushi.
Yeah.
Um, that's about all I would do. Yeah, she said it's cool. Thank you. Yeah. She said she doesn't even. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Sharon's right when she says that right there about or allowed in my. And you don't either, net net. You know, I
Yeah.
don't think we. That's one thing I've noticed about us three. We do remove people that are clones and or look like they could be like. Because I've always done that. Troll accounts. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like in the future, if anybody sees that munchie.
Yeah. I
What did
have
you
not,
make? Oh, you like sushi? Go ahead.
yeah, I don't like sushi. My son had this sushi at that restaurant last night that had caviar on it, on the
Ugh, they
outside of
pop
it.
in your mouth
Oh, yeah. I won't
like
eat.
pop rocks.
Yeah. He said, "Oh, it feels like little eggs in his mouth." He said it was just fishy tasting.
Mm,
You know,
They pop though.
they do.
Yeah, they pop like pop rocks.
Oh,
Yeah, remember pop rocks
yeah,
when we were little?
yeah. I
Remember
like,
those?
I like those. Yeah,
Did you like those?
I did. Yep.
I liked them too, but I really can't remember what they tasted like. All I can remember, I can distinctly remember my mouth being open and the noise that would come out. Oh, I could eat oysters too.
Yeah.
Oh, she said oyster. Ew. You have a Hollywood market. I like lamb. I like rack of lamb, but I like it cooked well. I don't
Yeah.
like it with pink in it or anything.
Yeah. It depends on how you cook it, how you season it,
I
everything.
like to be able to gnaw on the bones, like.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because I like the fat, like crispy.
Oh wow. Yeah. My dad used to
Hmm.
suck the meat out of the bones.
Did
You
he
know,
really?
yeah, he would make green beans and rice out of the meat, the lamb meat.
Uh huh.
And there's these round bones in it, and it's
Yeah.
got bone marrow in it,
Yeah.
and it's soft meat. And he used to suck the meat out of it, and we used to love
Ugh.
watching him eat, sucking the meat out of the bone.
It's like gelatinous. Ugh.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
bad for you too. So bad for you.
Really?
Oh yeah, that bone marrow is bad for you.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I thought that years ago they used to like cook soup and stuff you know, with bone marrow.
Yeah, no, it's like fat. That's what it is.
That looked like fat.
Yeah, he ate all that stuff, and you know what? His arteries, he had hardening of the arteries because of it, and he started getting blood clots, and he eventually died from that. So,
I'm I'm sorry. I know that it's a typo, but she goes, I used to look, but I think she meant I used to like Menudo when I was little. But she goes, I used to look like Menudo. But she said not like, but all I'm thinking of is like, remember the band Menudo?
uh-huh.
She looked like Menudo.
Oh,
There's some red pants. You're wearing red. Yeah, it's gristle like that. Yeah, cow intestines is trite. Yeah. What are you guys talking about? Icky.
I know. I used to cut the fat off the side of my pork chops, and
Oh, I like it.
my dad would eat it. It's like I would go, ew, you know. So he ate all the fat. It was bad.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like it crispy.
yeah.
I do. Sarah says she's gaining weight. And more importantly, boobs. I wish that's all it took for me to gain boobs and a butt and everything else, but mine, I start to look like that guy. A hanker for a hunka, a big old fashioned chunka, a hanker for a hunka cheese. Remember him?
Yeah.
From like, I believe it was like Schoolhouse Rock, but not Schoolhouse Rock. It was in between the commercial.
Mhm.
And he had the big boots and he was a wheel of cheese and he had skinny legs.
Yeah. I think I
That's how
remember.
I look.
Yeah.
I look.
Yeah, I'm a fat trimmer too. I won't eat the fat off of any meat. So,
Is I always have been laughing at Dare. It's just that you've been gone. See? We always laugh here a lot. We have fun, right?
yeah.
I think so. Maybe not when we're being spammed, which is kind of odd that it was during that particular time. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. You
The
know,
spamming.
yeah.
I
You
like
do,
spam,
you do, Sharon. You want one of those stuffed cabbage rolls? They're really good.
but I mean like really spam, like the canned spam, not
I
spam
don't,
on the internet
I'll only eat spam if I have to. Otherwise, I don't want it. Yeah.
with no poison, please.
If I was really starving, I'd eat it. But
I could buy spam.
yeah.
Of course,
Uh-huh.
I could buy spam. Of course, I can buy spam. I have bought spam. I like spam.
Yeah.
And
I
I
guess
like Vienna sausages too.
Vienna sausages, really?
hmm
Oh, I had a friend that used to love those. She used to eat them right out of the can.
I do. Yo, how other way are you supposed to eat them?
I never had one. They don't look very good.
You never had a Vienna sausage?
No.
Oh, I could buy it. Oh, boob and butt. It's on a 4,000 on a package deal. Kachki. Kachki as Golgala. I don't even know what that is. Do you just have normal pork sausage?
Uh, yeah, normal
Mm,
pork sausage.
We have those are those brown and serve, right?
Yeah, those brown and serve aren't bad.
Those are good. I like them.
Yeah, I like frying them in a pan.
I just
Um,
microwave them.
you do?
Beef's an
I like
asshole.
browning them. You know what restaurant serves those? Denny's.
Denny's closed down near us.
Oh, we have a couple Denny's that are open here.
It's
Yeah.
sad when IHOP closes down, or Friendly's, or Abdow's Big Boy. Did you have them?
Yeah, we only have one big boy that's open here.
Oh, I
So,
like pierogies too.
yeah.
I like kapuska.
I
You
love
make
kapusta.
kapuska? Oh, sausage and mash is good. Bangers and mash, right?
Yes. I love kapusta is my favorite.
Kapuska is my favorite too. But my favorite in a long list of favorites.
Yeah.
I mean, everything these guys are talking about, other than the stuff that was the gross stuff in the beginning, I would eat this stuff.
Yeah. We have, Sharon, I'm in Grand Rapids, and we do have a big boy here downtown. And then there's a big boy on the outskirts of town that's still open too. So
They got some good chicken at Big Boy.
they usually have a good breakfast buffet there too.
They got a lot of good stuff. And
Yeah.
their chocolate milk is so cold. Comes from the machine. Used to, anyway. I worked there.
Yeah.
I know. I'm glad Adair joined us here today, too. I always liked Adair, even no matter how hard he tried to make me hate him. So just
Yeah.
kidding. No, Bob Evans.
We have a
I
Bob
don't
Evans
even.
too. We have one of those.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
It's a restaurant, Bob Evans.
I figured it was a restaurant. I didn't think it was a shoe store with
Yeah,
biscuits and gravy.
they have good food, homemade food in there.
Do they?
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of a Cracker Barrel.
A lot of the all night diners and stuff, they're not all night anymore. I've never been to Cracker Barrel.
Oh, I've been there a couple times.
Nope, not me.
Yeah, IHOP is open all night.
It still is. I don't think so around here anymore. That's sad.
Yeah.
How far do you live from Detroit? Like time
Um,
wise?
it's about couple hours.
That's nice. I mean, not that's nice, but do you live in the Upper Peninsula?
No, I live on the west side of the state, by Lake Michigan. Across Lake Michigan is Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I'm on that side of the state.
I just can't believe I'd love to see the Great Lakes. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I really would. At least one of them.
Hmm.
Pink says, I love tea and biscuits. Our biscuits are completely different to yours. They're like cookies.
Yeah, you can't see the other side of the lake. When you look out there, you can't see the other side, Wisconsin.
No, I know. It's like an ocean.
Yeah, it looks like an ocean when you look out.
Yeah. Pink, the cookies there, yeah, they're like, so the biscuits there, not cookies, the biscuits there in England are, they're totally like you can dip them in your tea. So they're made for dipping. You want them for dipping. And you don't want them breaking off in your tea either, because that would suck. Cookies usually do that. You don't be dipping no cookies, right? And like in England, they always and the milk is different, like tastes different. Tea is totally different, and I'll never drink tea like regular tea with the tea bag and stuff. I'll drink like herbal tea, but I'll never drink tea ever again since my mother died. You know what I mean? Hear my stomach growling? Tea was different in England, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to Wisconsin before too, but for a wedding. We had to go over there for a wedding, but we drove around through Illinois to the other side. So,
Um.
yeah.
Also, there was something.
There's a lot of cheese stores in Wisconsin, where
Yeah, I love cheese.
you can taste test cheese.
Mmm.
And we
Just
even
like
bought a
what was that place? Not Pepperidge Farms. Was it Pepperidge Farms? Hillshire Farms.
Fire Farms. I think that's
Yeah, and it used to be at the mall, and they had the onion soup with the
yeah.
little. Oh, so good. You did hear my belly? Where's my belly?
Yeah,
Adair,
Wisconsin.
can I ask you a question? You don't have to answer. I'm just curious, but you really don't have to answer. But what made you switch from that person, that other person, to Sharon? You heard my stomach? It was loud because we were talking about all this food. It's you guys'
I have no
my
idea.
my Uncle Jimmy used to make cheese on toast. Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah, you put cream cheese on toast with jelly. It tastes just like a cheesecake.
That sounds good, but that wasn't like how he would make it. He would put cheese, like regular cheese. But I think they sliced it over there. I remember our refrigerator was really little, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and the soda that you had over there was like Vimto. It was a cordial, and you
Uh-huh.
added it to the water from the sink,
Uh-huh.
but the water would frost up the glass. That's how cold it was,
Oh yeah.
right when it came from the faucet. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I loved it in England.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased with my memories, and I think that's what life is.
Yeah.
You know that? I think that's what rich is. Rich is just being peaceful and happy and not having goals that possibly you oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Cool. Um good enough. Good enough. Um yeah, aren't you happy with like I know like when I hear your kids and how you guys have a relationship friendship though. Friendship.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like you have a friendship with your son.
Well, yeah. They live with me, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Like you like each other and that's yeah, obviously that's why
Yeah.
you live with each other. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Aren't
so
you happy
proud
with
of them.
things at the end of the day?
I'm just so proud of them. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing in life. They're taking care of responsibility. They're not getting in trouble. Um, what more can you ask for? You know?
They're kind to you.
Yep, they're respectful. None of them have girlfriends yet, but they will someday.
Yeah.
They're
They can't compare to you.
yeah.
You know why? I'm gonna say because all right, Tanger. It's because you're displaying something that is, and I think this is my opinion, is rarely seen and even admitted when it is seen. Like your um the way that you can express that you'll go, it's okay to be angry, but you're never yelling. So you never thank you, Adair. So you never sound angry, yet you make me feel okay even, like somebody said before, it's soothing,
Uh-huh.
it's calming.
Mhm.
You're calming. It's not your channel, it's you.
Mhm.
Yeah. You're calming.
Well, yeah,
So, yeah.
it's normal to get angry though, and if something upsets you, it's normal to get angry, right? So,
But just so like, have you ever, like, ever been the type to yell or anything?
oh yeah, just ask my boys. No, just kidding.
You
Jeez.
do?
Yeah,
Do
they've
you
heard me
yell or do you
yell.
speak sternly?
I think I speak more sternly. Yeah. My kids know when I'm angry. They know. I think my dad was that way too. That's all he would have to do was just give us that look on his face and we knew he was angry. But he had a calm voice too, though.
You
So,
do too.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you do too. I
Mhm.
mean, I think that if anything, as opposed to needing a counselor, I think you could be a counselor,
Well,
you know?
that was a nice compliment.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. You definitely have for a group of people that, even myself, I mean, I'm gonna say a group of people, but you bring, see, like what they're saying here, yeah, Pink, people, you know, you know,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
yeah,
watch her very often, Sharon, but
yeah, but yeah,
it does upset me when
cause
she can't keep my name out of her mouth. That's what upsets me. It's
yeah,
like,
she said she gets it though, easier said than done. It is,
yeah,
isn't it? It's
yeah.
hard to, but I know for a fact that Sharon has weaned herself away. Not that she's even had to wean herself away. I just said that word, but she doesn't really watch either. Like, but even your food packets and boxes are huge. I don't know what she means. Um, but yeah, definitely. I I don't know. Like to think that I learn something about myself every day, and I appreciate you. And that, sorry if I used your word net, but you're been a net to me from the beginning, which I remember the very beginning is when you said
And
about
then,
the you know, reading and stuff. And
yeah.
you were always supportive to me. And I do remember there was times when you just didn't say anything, kind of. So, you know,
Mhm. Yeah. I don't always comment on all the channels. I will visit them and watch them, but I don't always comment. No.
I
So,
mean, before even the live streams or anything, but I'm glad that I'm glad no matter how it took to get to where it is now, where you've brought like to a peacefulness to me and to people. I know I trust like my people that are in my room and to see them all go there, even though they all were saying we don't go anywhere else. But then as soon as you started, like when this happened,
uh-huh.
I feel like they gave you a lot of support, and I loved that about them. You know what
Mhm.
I mean? I'm
Yeah.
not saying that I didn't, but it took me a little more because of our history.
Mhm.
Right.
Do you remember when Nosy O, I don't want to call her by her name.
Mhm.
Remember when she called the police and told people not to go to my channel and support me? I thought that was the rudest thing she could have ever done to me. It's like, why would she say, don't go talk to Annette? She's mentally ill. She's a nut nut. Is that awful?
Yeah, it's awful. But I didn't even know she had done that.
Yeah, she did that when she started that
But
live stream
but
after
I
she,
did see that. Yeah, I did when she put it back out there because you were saying something about it. Remember? And then she reposted it.
uh-huh.
Bye, I heart Pink.
That was the rudest thing she ever did. It's like, why would she do that?
To
That's
you,
awful.
but she had done rude things to people all along.
Uh-huh. He just,
Yeah,
I mean, someone that she spoke to for 2 years, though, she did that too. And I think
I
she,
think, I think I'm not sure, but
I think it
this
was
is the thing.
revenge. It was revenge.
It was, but what I'm saying is, if you never spoke to her and told her why you were backing away from her, she may not have known why. She may not have known what she was about to lose. Like maybe where I know some people will refer to me as being unaware, and I'm not saying I'm not guilty of being unaware. I think there's times we're all unaware. So maybe if, you know, if you never told her why you were backing away, maybe that's why she responded with the same way she responds with everybody else, because
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't know how offensive it is that it was crossing into the boundaries of you and hers friendship, which maybe coming from you would have meant more. But
Mm-hmm.
she, just went back to her old ways because the person who mattered to her didn't tell her. And it doesn't matter that we might say, oh, you do this, you do that. But so where you were saying you were hurt, she might have went that direction because she didn't know, you know,
She
what was
doesn't
going
have
on.
she doesn't have very good communication skills then. Everything she did, she put out in public though. She couldn't do anything private. Instead, she put it
Well,
on.
you said you had blocked her.
Yeah, but she could have emailed me too. My email was open with her. I
Were
didn't
you responding?
I didn't block her by email. She wasn't emailing me. The only time she emailed me was a threat saying she's going to sue me for harassment, for bullying a cancer patient.
Because
And
I remember you playing like some recordings, like phone recordings, answering machine recordings.
uh-huh,
Was that before or after the Martian thing?
that was,
My stomach keeps going.
I forgot. Gosh, I think that was after. That was after the Martian thing. I didn't put anything out public until she did that to me. I was in total shock that she did that to me, accusing me of bullying people, calling people Martians online, and then getting on and splattering my son's information on YouTube. I never went in depth about my son's illness on YouTube. She
No,
did
I know it.
she
Yeah.
did that. And it was a sick thing for her to do. And then a
Oh, it
week
was absolutely sick. Absolutely sick.
and then a week
Absolutely.
later, she goes and she gets my son's probate records from court and puts that online as well. She stalked his court records. That's why I think that Nosy O is the person going after everybody's children on YouTube. She sent me pictures of Tiffany's son. She sent she sent those to other people as well. Um, SG, she has been looking on Facebook for your daughter.
Oh, yeah, she reached out to my daughter. I mean, I know that I even have I'm not sure, but suspicion that she could even have been uh, part of that whole back chat here, the whole behind, this private chat on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that
I
night when I was, here my stomach keeps rumbling. When I was on her live stream, it seemed to have started, she was talking about this, oh, what are they saying in the private chat, before she dropped the link.
Uh-huh.
So my stomach keeps grumbling. I'm so sorry. But yes, Pink, it's horrible. That's the thing. I feel like your story, did you screenshot all of that and record all that?
Record what? As far as
What she had done with
did
your
I?
son and all that?
Oh, with my son?
Hmm.
No, I didn't, but somebody else has it for me.
Okay. Because that's my point, is that I feel like, even though there's written laws, now that is absolutely illegal. Okay. Freedom of speech and, her putting things up that she knows people will, screenshot, and her stating things. And then we've got Jules, ripping it and playing it and giggling, and other people who will replay things. Freedom of speech is
Well,
not, is
I
not.
had SG, I had already talked to the police station about this, about what she had done to my son's records. And
Mhm.
he said, if all the court records are public knowledge, there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, but this is the thing. This is the thing. What is getting to me? The court records, yes, they do. They'll charge people for, this and that and stuff, but that violates HIPAA laws. So his medical records, that violated HIPAA laws.
Oh my God, you're right, because it had all of his medical information on there
Yes,
through probate.
yes, that violates HIPAA laws. And, so whatever, wherever, however she got that, that is huge. And unless, and I don't know about anybody else, but I'm willing to
I have a
stand
copy of
behind.
that. I have a copy of that court record, and I can call the courthouse and let them know what happened. And
Yes, that's violating HIPAA laws. And, he's no reason. There's no reason that and here's the thing though, that freedom of speech does not cover what people put on YouTube. I know that a lot of people on YouTube, they seem to think that it's their constitutional right to do certain things on YouTube, and that their freedom of speech is covered on YouTube. It is not. Okay.
yeah,
That is only as a private individual person out in the world is your freedom of speech protected
uh-huh.
by the Constitution. Okay. On a private entity, a private platform for profit, such as YouTube, no.
Well,
Mm-mm.
you know who
Your
got?
freedom of speech is not, it's not okay.
They're not okay to put
Defamation of
that on.
character is
Yeah,
illegal,
that's what
and
court record.
violating the HIPAA laws. The fact that he's, I'm sorry, but
It's
the
because he tried to
amount
commit suicide.
of, we have an unsurmountable
That's what.
amount of evidence to rock your world.
Mhm.
And I'm talking to all
Well,
of them in that circle that partake in thinking that they can, for instance, Sharon, that's what it was. Is she still here? Because I wanted to ask her a very important question. I heard something that disturbed me today. I heard somebody say to Sharon in their live stream that she better just stay in her house and continue to, like basically be scared to walk to the store. look over her shoulder wherever she goes. She better just stay safe inside her house. And at the same time, in the same live stream, they very, it sounded very evil to me, the laughter about laughing at your profits from, YouTube, and their 800 free stamps they get. They get 800 in free stamps alone. That bothered me. It pissed me off that they were inciting people to have violence on Sharon. And what happened to you, NetNet? Bothers me. It bothers me that,
Well, that
what
court
Jules said could
document.
have incited everybody who had given to my GoFundMe to just go into an uproar. You know what I mean? Running a racket,
Well, yeah, that
Those
court
were the words that were
document.
said, running a racket.
Yeah.
They're breaking written laws.
That
And the only reason why they're not being enforced is because people
it's
let it slide. And I can't let it slide. I can't let it slide what was done to your son.
Yeah, that was a
Are you there?
court record through. That was from the hospital. His health record.
NetNet?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Did I lose her?
No,
Can you guys still hear me?
I'm in here. Can you hear me?
Hi, Don. Right. And even my daughter, you know what I'm saying? But what happened to her? Where'd she go?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I don't hear NetNet at all.
You don't? You should. I'm here. I'm not muted. You turn your volume up.
NetNet?
Can you guys hear me out there? Oh, they hear both of us. Yeah, someone tell
I
us.
can't hear her. I'll go out and come back in.
Oh my goodness. I didn't know if she heard me or not. But I think that court document from probate, that had to do with his hospital stay in the hospital. So there's a HIPAA law there that's included with that court document. I don't think it was okay for that person to splatter it on YouTube. I think they can get in trouble for that. So, and Jeff Spieling is the one that got the document for her. So, whoever this Jeff Spieling is, he can get in some big trouble for what he's doing. So,
Hi, I can hear you now.
yeah.
I couldn't hear you then. A little bit ago. I didn't hear anything you just said, by the way. On that.
Yeah, that probate document, it's like a court document where when he was in the hospital before they could release him, because he harmed himself and almost died from it, they had to take it to probate court because, just
well, that's HIPAA. That's a HIPAA violation right off the bat, man.
Yeah, because
big time.
He couldn't be released from the hospital without that court document. So
yeah, wow, that's HIPAA big time violation. Yeah. If that's on any kind of wow.
Yeah, so
even the company that is allowing that out there, I mean, I would actually get in touch with an attorney before I'd even contact the court. I'd get in touch with an attorney.
Yeah.
because you could sue these companies that are allowing that to be bought.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, because you're not going to get anything from Ollie, but you could start with an attorney first. Call an attorney first and see
Mm-hmm.
if he thinks it's something that he could take, you know, on a
Contingency
contin-
basis, maybe.
yeah, contingency. Absolutely, because
Mm-hmm.
if that information is out there on, there's multiple sites.
Uh-huh.
If
Where
that's out there on multiple, and never sign on for it to be a civil, what is it, a case class action suit, don't let them do that to you. Make sure that you have an attorney that, I mean, I'll even do some insurance,
yeah,
investigating myself, research.
because it has to do with his medical record
Yes, oh yes,
in
that is
probate. Yeah,
violating
that
HIPAA.
shouldn't be public at all.
No way.
So,
Mm-mm. No way. You might even be able to sue that county,
yeah.
wherever it came from.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I get that about stopping her, but you want to stop every outlet that people like her can get that information from.
Mm-hmm.
You have to nip it at the bud, you know?
Right. Yeah, I'll get on the phone and do some talking. I don't mind that.
Yeah. Don't even make it like it's a personal thing. Say it's not only about what happened to, you know, your own son. Say it's about the fact that, are there really outlets, you know, out there, you know, applications that are selling off people's medical information that, you know,
It
I
should
mean,
be
that's a huge
private.
thing.
Yeah, it
I'm
should
gonna
be.
look into that.
If it has to do with medical records, it should be private. Yeah.
Yeah. They could be violating HIPAA laws all over,
Mm-hmm.
you know, yeah, all over the country for a lot of people,
Right.
even not only adults. I mean, not only kids. I'm sorry, because
Right.
I was thinking about adults getting violated too, like that way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a huge problem. It's a really huge problem.
What's really sad is Nosy O did that on purpose to upset me. She's doing everything in her power to upset me. That's what she's doing. I think she's a sick, vile human being. I really do.
Does your son know who she is?
Yes, well, yeah, he knows of her. He doesn't know her personally,
Like,
but he
has she
knows
ever
of
tried to
her.
reach out to him through his Facebook?
No, she did not.
You might want to tell him that if anybody weird, you know, like new, reaches out, because she did that to my daughter and her boyfriend.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
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 Can you
Remember
believe that?
Elaine? Remember Elaine?
Hmm.
She was stalking Elaine's granddaughter on Facebook,
Yep.
and
True.
and I think she even communicated with her son or her daughter-in-law or something. I mean, she has a history of doing this to so many people online. It's like, why does she do stuff like that? I don't understand. So,
I don't know. I mean, I think that in a way they all kind of are guilty of um, particular things that, you know, look at the ones when it was the clone of um, my daughter, and they would just leave it there and sit there and talk to it. I think that's a big problem. I mean, these people, they know that Sharon Velasquez account isn't Sharon. I know that you know, misunderstood, that you didn't know, but
I
the
thought it
other
was
ones,
her. Yeah, at first I
yeah,
until she did that parody, I didn't know. you know?
Yeah, and the other ones, though, they know, they know because they'll be accusing it of being something else. And then they'll say, oh, this, that. And they're having conversations. And the thing is they know that that person, what they used to do with me was they'd be having conversations with, me, even though it wasn't me because they knew I was blocked. And they'd be talking to Survivor Girl, and it was clearly a Survivor Girl clone.
Uh-huh.
I mean, to a T. You remember that?
I remember.
And then I got blamed for so much stuff because of that.
You know what, SG? I hate to say it, but I thought it was you.
I know.
I did. I thought it was you cloning yourself.
Why would I do that?
I don't know, because everybody else was saying it, and I believed it.
Yeah, but
So,
why would I do that?
I know. Isn't that crazy? Now I think I know who's really doing the cloning. We got a nut on YouTube.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that
So,
that was Vern, though, when they were. I think Jules had something to do with that.
you think it's Jules?
In the beginning,
Yeah.
I think it was Vern was cloning a lot of people before Jules even came around, before I got cancer.
Oh, yeah. Jules probably, or Vern probably cloned you
Yeah,
a
I
couple
think,
times. Yeah.
yeah, I think Vern was, harassing
Yeah.
me for a while, so I was kind of fighting that clone thing, which I didn't even know because it had me blocked, so I could never see it, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't know why that, when I went to go in places, people were like already mad at me. I didn't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Moonchild was apparently arguing with a fake Sharon V. Um, I don't trust Moonchild anyway, so there's a lot of people on here I don't trust. So
I hope you trust us. Here, look at Pink says, yeah, and there's a troll going around called Stinky Pink.
yeah.
That's me.
Is it you?
Yeah, you always say to me, you always go, I'm not sure if that's SG. And I'm always saying to myself, how can't she be sure it's me? It's
someone told
always me.
someone told me it was you, Stinky Pink. Gee, where
Stinky
where would you
Pink.
come up with a name like that, Stinky Pink?
It was
Huh?
on your channel. I was on your panel and I said something about, I don't know why I mentioned Stinky Pete. And then I said Stinky Pink. I don't know why.
Oh,
But it was with Tanger.
that's a
And then
funny
we left.
name. That's a
I thought
funny.
it was funny.
Yeah.
Don't do it again. Pink says, don't do it again. Isn't that funny? I found the live stream from the day that I had found the comments on Spaceman's old 6 month old whatever video. Now it's probably a year old, who knows, from Prudently, right? And that was the day that it was the very first day I Heart Pink ever came into my live stream, but she'd been there but ever spoke in my live stream. And it was because of her that I stayed on YouTube at that time, because of the same stuff that was going on that Prudently showed in her recent video,
Mhm.
where she was saying I was pulling the I have no family card. My heart was breaking that day
Mhm.
because they were making me rehash the past and stuff. And Spaceman was giving me a hard time about Debbie and everything. And I was like, I don't get it. I like Debbie,
Mhm.
Well, not like her, but I was the, letting her in. And, you know, I was the one who had brought Spaceman or whatever. Who knows?
Mhm.
Who cares? I don't even know why. But anyway, the other night on Bobbles, when Prudently was saying she left my channel because I would rage and be angry and this and that. Well, and she talked about the comments on Spaceman. But I found the live stream from that morning, and I'm not raging at all. 10:18 a.m. XX is in there saying nobody left because of me. They left because of the Tiffany and because of the drama that Tiffany and Bobbles were bringing to my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Day Day? I'm sorry, I had to say it. I couldn't help myself when Don goes, Day Day? Were you here that time? Net.
Yeah.
Dawn fell asleep.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if she fell asleep because I can't see her. Right? But I pictured in my head that Dawn fell asleep and then woke up and out of the blue, like Day Day wasn't even here, right? And she just typed, Day Day? And it made me think like she just like woke up and said, Day Day? I don't know. It was funny. It had to be there. I switch topics fast, don't I?
Yeah, you do, but that's okay.
I switched so fast I don't even remember what my last topic was. I just remembered Day Day.
Mm-hmm.
So take it away, Net.
Yeah.
What the hell was I talking about? Would you mind refreshing my memory, please? Hi, Blobber. Hi, Tommy. Yes, Our Little Dope. Remember that song, Our Little Town? Remember that? It was like the 70s in Our Little Town. Net. I can't hear her. Is she talking?
Yeah, I had you on mute. So,
Okay.
yeah. So, what's going on?
I was just gonna sing. It's a Saturday night and I ain't got nobody.
Yeah, it's.
Remember that song?
Yes, I remember that song.
Got some money 'cause I just got picked. Is that Sam Cooke?
I have no idea who sings that. Trying to think. Who sings that song? Sounds like it's an oldie.
It is an oldie.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. Got some money 'cause I just got paid. Sam Cooke, he got
It is
killed,
Sam
you know.
Cooke. Okay.
He got
Uh-oh.
murdered.
Did he?
Yeah, he got murdered. And all he was wearing was one shoe and a jacket, like a suit jacket.
Uh-huh.
No clothes. No clothes. He got shot
Oh, man.
because very similar to Debbie. No, sorry, just kidding. Very similar to Debbie. This girl went to the motel room with him. Thank you, Night Owl.
And shot him?
She said the host set him up. Yeah, because that lady was a madam, the one that was running the hotel. And she said he came in, but of course he was angry and I bet you that girl was hiding in there. And yeah, hi Lisa.
Because she probably stole his money, right?
Yeah, she took his clothes. That's why he had no clothes on other
Aww.
than the jacket, because he had thousands on him that night. He'd been buying drinks and stuff for his friends, and she tried to say, oh, he forced her into the room, but she sat out in the car while he went in and paid for the room. She probably is the one who probably referred that motel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the lady who was the older lady working the counter of this motel in a seedy section of town, they and other people had overheard the conversation too. Like she could have gotten away. His jacket, his jacket, no robe.
Oh, I'm gonna look that case up.
Yeah, he just had his jacket on.
That's sad.
Welcome, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Yeah, I like that song. My sister used to sing that all the time. It seemed to be on the radio quite a bit when I was, I don't know if somebody else remade it or something, but I remember my sister, you know what she used to always do to me? And I would fall for it repeatedly. 52 card pickup.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that is, Net?
No.
52 card pickup?
Oh yeah, it's a card game.
Yeah, well, they just throw the cards on the floor.
Yeah, and you got to pick all the cards up.
Yeah, it's not really a game.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It was no fun for me. Let's put it that way. And I would fall for it every time. I'd come out with a deck of cards and I'd say, "Oh, will you play cards with me?" You know, to her and her boyfriend, because she was like older than me. Quite a bit, actually. Not quite a bit, sorry. But maybe at least, I'd say at least 8 or 9 years, right? Maybe? Let me think about this. She was probably at least, yeah, she was older than me. If I was, she's probably about 9 years older than me, I'd say. She's not about 9 years. I don't know how old she is. Does anybody here know how old their siblings are? Or am I the only rotten one who really doesn't? Do you have siblings, Annette?
Yeah, I do.
Do you remember how old they are?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Yeah.
Mm. Hmm.
59, 58, 57, 56, 55. We're all a year apart.
Oh, wow. Your mother was busy with all you kids, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, Todd. Wow, you got to give it to your mother, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All in diapers at once. Jeez.
Yeah, wow. Learning milestones and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Wow. Yep, my sister was about, I don't know, 8 or 9 years older than me, but she would say, I'd come out, go, "Oh, will you play cards with me?" And she'd say, "Sure." 52 card pickup. And then I would pick them up, obviously. I heard to link. That link was for a Depends ad, silly. I'm 53. What link for a Depends ad? I don't know about where it depends. I mean, I might just stay home then.
Well, back then they didn't have Pampers either. You know that? Back then there was no Pampers.
Oh, yeah.
You got
They
those.
call them nappies in England.
Yeah, you gotta wear those.
Cloth diapers.
Yeah, safety pins. Oh, I don't like those.
They didn't even have like pads and stuff. Or they did have pads, but they had that big belt. I didn't wear that big belt.
Yeah.
Did you wear a big belt
No.
for your like first menstruation?
Oh no. No. Hey, those big darn pads. Ooh, I don't like
Oh,
those.
remember those?
Yeah.
Exactly. Something else, huh? I didn't wear those. No, I
I
didn't.
remember when we were teenagers, we would send my dad to the store to get the pads and stuff, and he went there to get 3 different kinds at a 7-Eleven, and the clerk goes, "Gee, you got trouble at your house?" It's like, yeah, he's buying for 3 girls, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you were all girls, huh?
3 of us were girls.
Oh,
Yeah.
3? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it got problems at our house.
That must have been for a busy dinner table. Hi, Manuel.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 girls and 2 boys.
A busy dinner, though, huh? No matter how many, because that's
Oh,
what, 2 parents, 5 kids, 5 kids,
yeah. 5 kids, yeah.
7.
And he
Do
used
you
to
remember
buy
going on drives on the weekends, like to see the
yeah.
roadside attractions and stuff?
Yeah, he used to buy the cows from a farmer, and our freezer was stocked with meat in the garage. So we were having steaks every night almost. So
Really?
we ate good.
What a way to do it, huh? He knew
Hmm.
how to butcher, or would he bring it to a butcher?
No, he had a friend, some guy he taught with, another teacher, had a farm, and he bought half a cow from him every year, and and a half a pig, and he stocked our freezer full of meat. So
Wow.
yeah,
Hmm.
so
That is really interesting. And he was a school
yeah,
teacher, you say?
yeah.
Were you ever in his class?
Um, no, I was not. He taught like a juvenile home, at the
Oh.
juvenile court detention.
Mm-hmm.
Kids that were incarcerated.
Aw.
He would teach those type of kids. So
That must have broke his heart sometimes.
yeah,
It
yeah,
really must have.
yeah. He had a guard in his room at all times. He had some kids that would try to hit him, and the guard would take him right out of there. So
Mm.
yeah,
How sad is that?
yeah. But he was good with the troubled kids, though. You know.
You know why I think it's sad? You want to know why? I'll tell you. Because there's this thing called the quality. Those kids are like in the probably the custody of government, right? Like,
Right. Right.
right. And I did a story once when I used to do my before this whole Tom Reed stuff started. I used to actually do normal, well, I thought were normal researched videos, like on stories and everything.
Mhm.
And what I did was this guy was uh, like a what you would call a corrections officer, but a guard, whatever it is, at the juvenile detention center,
Right.
and he was a pedophile, and I had no idea about the laws with the kids and those juvenile defendants. Um, at those places, they only have 6 months to report the the what's going on with them.
Hmm.
6 months, and then 2 years to bring legal action. So if you're 13 years old, 12 years old, maybe small of stature, like imagine Charles Manson even, who spent his
Hmm.
whole life pretty much basically in one of those places. You're that you might be thinking in your head, when I get out of here, I'm gonna, because maybe that 6'4" guard is saying, I'm gonna choke you. You won't have visits with your family. Worse will happen to you. Anything at all. Then you do nothing, and you think in your head, when I get out of here, I'm gonna get some justice. I'm gonna get some justice. I'm gonna report this person, and then you get out, and your deadline has gone by.
Uh-huh.
Can you imagine
I know.
that basically it's a playground for pedophiles?
Uh-huh.
Um, can't believe, I just can't believe. And that is covered under the qualified immunity doctrine. And the qualified immunity doctrine covers a lot of things that are unjust. And I think that is just one of the things that if I'm really all about I never started out on YouTube to be like drama, like how they're all kind of You know what I'm saying? Like making,
Yeah.
yeah. But I do feel that our cases could possibly make changes, and maybe the reason why we are who we are and why they happened to who they did is because we're strong enough maybe to try to make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, does that sound silly?
No.
I mean, I know that it sounds like a really big task, trying to make a difference, but it
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be hard trying to make a difference in laws that are already written and just not enforced.
Mm-hmm.
Like that HIPAA stuff for your son,
Right.
That's
Uh-huh.
pretty much black and white as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know. These guys are all talking about food in here.
Yeah. My son tried to eat a crawfish last night at the restaurant. The thing
Mm-hmm.
was so ugly, it had the pinchers on it and
Oh, was
everything.
these things live or what?
He said he just broke it open and ate the meat inside, and he
That's what
said
you're supposed to do. What, he was gonna put it in
his mouth hole. He said
the
he
whole
just
thing?
yeah,
No.
but he broke it open.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't know how you eat those things, but he said it tasted like a shrimp. So, yeah, I wouldn't try it. I wouldn't
She
try
says
it.
I was impressive. Everyone wondered how I got so much. She means crabs, everybody. How she got so much crabs. How she got...
It's gross. There was so much weird stuff at that restaurant. Oh, they even
I
had
cannot believe he was eating the stuff with the shell on.
no, he broke it open. He was going to eat it with the shell, but he didn't.
What about the crab, though?
The crab, he broke it open, and it
Oh,
was,
good.
I don't know if it was a crab. I don't know what it was. It was like a crawfish. That's what it was.
The, oh, so there was no crab?
No, I don't think so. I think it was a crawfish. And
I sounded like fucking Sling Blade just then.
it had,
Uh,
but they had octopuses there too, these little octopuses. And I told him, I said, there's some octopuses over there. And he goes, oh, I want to go try it, Mom. It's like, I don't know if you want to try an octopus.
They were full octopus.
Yeah.
Did you know that cuttlefish are like tiny octopus and they're really cuddly?
They eat them. They're little. They're
Look
gross.
at it. I got carried away.
You wouldn't eat them.
The no over here. Fucking Sharon. She's our career criminal in the group. I love seafood. See, but you don't live near the sea.
Yes, I don't. I don't like all
Yeah.
seafood. I like shrimp and I like ocean perch.
Birch.
And I like tuna fish. That's an ocean fish. And I think that's about it.
You know what? I'm never gonna go to Australia. Did I already tell you this? Because I'm pretty certain that anywhere I went, like anywhere in the country that I went, I would just if it was like an ocean, oceany place, then I would just absolutely go right into the water as soon as I got there. That would be my gig, to jump right in the ocean. And I would forget that some places get things like saltwater crocodiles
Mm-hmm.
and sharks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I would probably die that way. And I don't want to die by a saltwater crocodile. I'm never going to anywhere that they are at their beaches because I know me. I would immediately forget and I'd be in the water like a fool.
Mm-hmm. Do
And then you could,
crocodiles go in the ocean?
Yeah,
They do?
yeah. Saltwater crocodiles. They could be like 34 feet or maybe something like that.
Oh my God. I had no idea crocodiles are in the ocean.
Yes, saltwater crocodiles. Yeah, what if they start moving our way? But you don't live near an ocean, so you're totally safe in those Great Lakes, huh?
Yeah.
There could be big eels.
You know, there's nothing in Lake Michigan that'll bite you. Nothing. You can jump in there and not worry about a thing. It's like a swimming pool.
What if I put something in there that could bite me?
No. That's the
What if
difference.
I did?
No.
Baby piranhas. Maybe they might integrate and
There's
maybe their
nothing
teeth
in
wouldn't
there.
be a shark.
Nothing in there will bite you. Nothing.
Perch. Don't they have, or pike, or some of those fish, don't they have? What about those po' boys? Aren't they a type of fish?
Yeah, none of them bite though. There's not one fish in Lake Michigan that'll bite you.
Hoagie, not a pobo.
You know,
I've
I
seen Lake Placid. No, thank
I
you.
used to jump off the pier, no problem. And there's not one fish in there that will bite you. Not one.
Yeah, I would like that. See what Sharon said. I love Lake Michigan. It's like an ocean with no salt and no sharks. Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go there. I want to go there. I'm going to Michigan.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Where's Lake Placid? Where is that?
Lake what?
Lake Placid.
Placid.
Placid. Lake Placid.
Placid. I don't know where Lake Placid is.
Is it Nevada? Crocodiles in the ocean, really? Yes, absolutely. Yes, I could read about them for you if you'd like.
You
Hold
know,
on.
I swam in the ocean one time. I can't believe I did that. I could have got bit.
Not by a crocodile. Where were you? Where were you?
In Cancun.
Possibly. Maybe. There's probably
Yeah.
sharks there too.
I swam in like 4 feet of water there.
Oh, you could have been eaten. Okay.
I could have been eaten by a shark.
Or a crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look at this. That it has been estimated that, wow, I didn't know this, that about one, now remember, Net, I can't see the chat while I'm reading this stuff, so if anybody new comes in, if you could just welcome them or whatever, you know what I mean? Net, just like how you do your channel.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. It has been estimated that about 1,000 people are killed by crocodiles a year. I didn't know that. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Huh.
The two species with the most well-known and documented reputation for preying on humans are the Nile crocodile and the saltwater crocodile, and these are the perpetrators of the vast majority of both fatal and non-fatal crocodilian attacks. Each year, hundreds of deadly attacks are attributed to the Nile crocodile in sub-Saharan Africa. Attacks by saltwater crocodiles often occur in Southeast Asia, Australia, New Guinea, and the Solomon Islands. Reviews indicate that at least half of all attacks by the Nile and saltwater crocodiles are fatal. In Australia, however, only about 25% of saltwater crocodiles attacks are fatal. The mugger crocodile is also, I never knew of that. What's that? It's a medium-sized, broad-nosed, broad-snouted crocodile native to freshwater habitats and like marshes, lakes, rivers, and artificial ponds.
Mm-hmm.
It walks on lands in search of suitable water bodies during the hot seasons, and they dig burrows They lay up to 46 eggs. Wow, that's a
Wow.
lot.
That is.
Could you imagine that? It
Mm-hmm.
evolved 4.19 million years ago.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know there was such an animal that is still around from 4.19 million years ago. Its
Yeah.
fructifying and destructive powers of the river since the Vedic period. It was first scientifically described in 1831 and is protected by law in Iran, India, and Sri Lanka. It's been listed on the vulnerable and red list. It is threatened by the conversion of natural habitat, gets entangled in fishing nets, and is killed in human-wildlife situations and traffic accidents. Huh.
Hmm.
Traffic accidents.
Well, you got to come to Michigan to swim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
no fear in Michigan when you swim. So,
Wow. Says it was reported by Campfire in Zimbabwe that in the first 10 months of the year in 2005, crocodiles were the number one cause of deaths in humans where wildlife was involved. Unlike other man-eating crocodiles, such as the saltwater crocodile, the Nile crocodile lives in proximity to human populations,
wow.
although most attacks are not reported. Hear my stomach?
You got to go eat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's estimated, oh my God, the Nile crocodile is estimated to kill hundreds, possibly thousands of people each year.
Oh
Isn't that
my
crazy?
gosh.
And they don't report them.
They don't report them?
No. Uh-uh.
That's the first I heard of that.
Yeah, I know. It says the size of the crocodiles involved in non-fatal attacks was about 10 feet, as opposed to the 8 to 16 feet or larger for crocodiles that are responsible for the fatal attacks. Since a majority of fatal attacks are believed to be predatory in nature, the Nile crocodile can be considered the most prolific predator of humans among wild animals. Wow, I didn't know that. The most deaths in a single crocodile attack incident may have occurred during the Battle of Ramree Island on February 19th, 1945, in what is now known as Myanmar. 900 soldiers of an Imperial Japanese Army unit in an attempt. I remember everybody. I can't see the chat. I don't know. Is there anybody new in there, Annette?
No, not really.
No, just so they know, I can't see it. So
Yeah,
that
you can die of current in Lake Michigan. We've had some drownings and
oh, really?
yeah,
Yeah, they are waves, right? There's waves there.
they got undertow currents that they'll pull you under and you can drown easily.
Mm.
Yeah, so
And it's real deep there.
yeah, it's real deep. You got to wear a life jacket,
Mm-hmm.
if you're in the really deep water.
Oh, of course.
So
Yeah. It says 900 soldiers of an Imperial Japanese Army unit in an attempt to retreat from the Royal Navy and rejoin a larger battalion of the Japanese infantry crossed through 10 miles of mangrove swamps that contained saltwater crocodiles. 20 Japanese soldiers were captured alive by the British, and almost 500 are known to have escaped Ramree. Many of the remainder may have been eaten by the crocodiles. It says it is estimated in 1980s, on March 29th, 1987, Ginger Faye Meadows, an American model, was killed by a crocodile while swimming in the Prince Regent River near Broome before her birthday. She and Jane Burchett were cornered by the crocodile, but she tried to get away from it. Oh yeah, I read about that or watched a thing about that
oh wow.
too. Yeah, she was a model, and then she wanted to go do some cooking or something on something like that on some ship or whatever it was, a small charter. It was like a small charter thing.
Uh-huh.
And before they went out, the captain and the crew decided they would go to some waterfall and get water, fill up water. They had run out of it. And so they went, and then they decided, oh, let's climb up to the top of it. And then the two women, her and the other girl, were still in the boat. And then they decided, oh, they'd decide to swim in it, in the pool of water. But the captain from, the small charter above could see, he was up top, and he could see this huge saltwater crocodile come into this little lagoon. And he knew there was no way. I mean, she tried to swim, and he got her.
Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
This one says, in January 2001, attacks by mugger crocodiles were reported on tribal population around the Near Reservoir in Kerala, India. They are raised and periodically released into the reservoir. The rare display of aggression was found to be the isolated behavior of an abnormal minority among them, which are usually not known to attack humans.
Mm.
One lady was swimming in Sandy Billabong in Australia with her sister Valerie and a few other foreign backpackers, and the tour guide pleaded guilty to charge of making a dangerous omission with a suspended prison sentence. What's that mean? A dangerous omission? He must have told them it was okay to swim in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one was 20 feet in length
Wow.
and weighed more than 2,000 pounds
Wow.
and was credited with killing hundreds of people at the Rusizi River in Burundi or whatever. Numerous capture attempts have been made, including using a massive bear trap in 2002. However, Gustav has evaded capture. Gustav is the basis of the film Primeval, and it's spelled Primeval, which follows a news team sent to Burundi to capture Gustav. While doing so, they become a target of a warlord in the midst of an African civil war. Wow, that kind of sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to look that up.
They still didn't get that crocodile, though?
No.
They got to shoot it somehow.
I know. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look up it's a large male Nile crocodile, notorious for being a man-eater, is rumored to have killed as many as 300 people from the banks of the Rusizi River, and the northern shores of Lake Tanganyika. So it can swim in both river and salt water. Isn't that something? Though the
Wow.
actual number is difficult to verify, he has obtained near mythical status and was greatly feared. It was.
Wow.
Says, named by Patricia, who's been studying and investigating since the late 1990s. The film Capturing the Killer Croc, which was on PBS in 2004. Since Gustav has not been captured, his exact length and weight is unknown, but in 2002, it was stated that he could easily be more than 18 feet long and weigh more than 2,000 pounds. He's estimated to be around 100 years old.
Mm-hmm.
100 years old, Nat.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
That's the only way, it says, in order to achieve such outstanding size. However, furthermore, careful observation of Gustav revealed a complete set of teeth. Oh, okay, wait a minute. So maybe he's just so big because he eats people. Says he has a complete set of teeth when he opened his mouth, So a 100-year-old crocodile should be nearly toothless, according to a documentary. So he was estimated to probably be no older than 60 and likely still growing. Now remember, that was in 2005, so that's almost 20 years ago. So now he'd be almost 80. He's known for the 3 bullet scars on his body. Bullet scars.
Bullet scars.
Yeah,
Somebody.
bullet scars.
Oh.
Yeah. His right shoulder blade was also found to be deeply wounded. Circumstances surrounding the 4 scars are unknown. Scientists and herpetologists who have studied Gustav's claim that his uncommon size and weight impede his ability to hunt the species' usual agile prey, such as fish, antelope, and zebra, and that's what forces him to attack larger animals such as hippopotamus, wildebeest, and humans.
Wow.
He was said to lead. This is weird. He's
It
said
is-
to hunt and leave his victims' corpses uneaten. It
Wow.
said that since crocodiles can go several months without eating, he could afford to select his prey carefully. And then in 2009, he appeared again, the woman, and capturing the killer croc. When they attempted to capture him, they performed 2 years of investigation, and then they were given 2 months for their capture attempt. Thereafter, a change of government would risk plunging the country into civil war. First, a trap weighing a ton and was 30 feet long was developed, and then they located him and installed and baited the trap, placed a infrared camera. Several kinds of bait were used, and none of them attracted Gustav or any other creature. Then they put snares, and he was not caught, and then they were forced to leave. Oh, then they placed a live goat in the cage. That's mean.
Wow.
Yeah, that's mean.
Hmm.
Nothing happened until one night the camera failed due to stormy weather. The next morning, the cage was found partially submerged and the goat had disappeared. They speculated that the rising waters helped the goat to escape or that the cage had failed, but due to the absence of the recording, nothing could be found.
Oh.
So, pretty interesting. I gotta go out and come back in. I'll be right back.
All right.
Thank you for staying.
So a dolphin will fight a shark to save a human? That's cool. Hmm.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that too, Sharon, about the dolphins. They like are very protective of humans. Humans. Humans.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. That would be. There's a lot of ways. I certainly. Betty White. She died in her sleep. She died the right way,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
We took the boys to Florida when they were really young, and we took them to SeaWorld. That was really, really fun. Uh,
I
watching,
like Florida.
yeah, Shamu, the killer whale. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked that too. There, I liked Florida. Like we did the
Mhm.
whole, the whole um attractions thing, like the package from the travel agent
Yeah.
with the park hoppers. Did you go to Disney World?
We didn't go to Disney World. We went to Busch Gardens, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
I went with the school when I was in 7th grade. It was a school trip. We drove the teachers nuts. Net. Can you imagine being that many hours from Massachusetts all the way to Florida on a bus
That's long ways.
with seventh graders?
Mm-hmm.
We even drove like the yes sir, Day Day. Day Day, it's true. What Sharon is saying is true. Look it up. I'm telling you right now.
Jeez.
I
I
know
don't
they're
think
arguing.
that they would make a funny looking fish if that were the case.
No, he doesn't mean having sex with them. He
Oh,
means like she said that the dolphins would protect people against a shark
oh
if a
yeah.
shark comes up and the dolphins are
Yeah.
there. And I've heard that too in documentaries.
I know, I took that wrong. Excuse me.
That's
Jeez.
super funny.
Oh gosh.
Pink says, I believe you, Sharon. I remember Flipper. Flipper.
Where's my mind going to, right?
I know, right? What was that song for Flipper? Oh my god. Didn't he have like a song?
Uh,
Flipper? Or there was like a song. There was the dolphin. My Friend Flicka? Was it My Friend Flicka?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Oh,
I don't remember. I could look it up, I guess. So what did you see in Busch Gardens? The lions and stuff?
yeah, and giraffes and hippopotamus and all different kinds of animals. So, yeah, it was like
When I
this.
lived in England, we went to Safari Park. I mean, I've been to Busch Gardens too, but when I lived in England, it was like, you drive through and there's, lions sitting there and everything. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, they also had rides there, like roller coasters and, you know,
Yeah, at the Busch Gardens.
yeah,
Yeah, they did.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you think about a lot of, like, did you guys stay close, your siblings and all that, with
Um,
Christmases good?
my mother and father-in-law used to stay at in Anna Marie Island every single year. They'd rent a cottage out there,
Hmm.
and we would stay there and every year.
I remember reading about some island in Michigan where there was a nice hotel.
Oh,
Uh,
Mackinac Island, the Grand Hotel on
yeah.
Mackinac Island. I stayed
Hmm.
there before. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded very nice.
Yeah, it's a really nice hotel.
Hmm.
Yeah. Kind of old fashioned.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a little spooky to me, you know?
So was there like they had beachfront, right, where you would go to your grandparents every year? Like their own private little
Um,
beach dock?
no, they were along a little I don't know what you call it. Like a little river. They were that dumps into the ocean. I don't know what you
Oh,
call
like
those.
brackish water?
Yeah, they were
It goes into
along
the
some.
ocean?
Yeah, it goes into the ocean. It was along that, but the ocean wasn't far from the cottage. No, so
Where so wait a minute. So Michigan.
no, that was in Anna Marie Island, Florida.
Oh, in Florida.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
when we went
Oh,
to Busch Gardens and stuff like that. Yeah,
okay. Uh-huh. Because
but
brackish water is where, like it's just heading into and there was a shark in New Jersey that actually was attacking people in a little inlet like that,
yeah.
where they always say sharks won't go, you know?
What? I
Hmm.
heard
But
there
it
was a
did.
shark in the Mississippi River.
Really?
I heard there was a bull shark in the Mississippi River. Yeah.
Bull sharks will kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So what happened to it?
I don't know. I think they've been migrating to some fresh waters.
Don't
That's
you have
the,
a second device?
I don't know. That's what I heard. They've been getting into some fresh waters, the bull sharks or something like that.
No, they pull your wipers off and anything else they find and get on your roof when you drive off. The zookeeper comes with a big stick. Oh, I clicked on that. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Oh man, we went to a place in Canada. It was a drive-through zoo or something, and they were like baboons, and they were getting on the top of cars and tearing the top of cars off and stuff. They were trying to get inside the cars.
Really?
Yeah, that happened when we were kids. We drove through that, all
Um,
baboons. It was bad. It's like,
um,
don't roll your windows down. Oh goodness.
I remember when I was a little kid, they had this monkey house in the zoo that was, our local zoo, which was Forest Park. And I remember this monkey, and it had a sliver in its hand. The monkey house like was really old, and it had the metal bars, and they were old. And he had a sliver in his hand from the bars, and he was holding his hand out to me and my mom. And I just remember his eyes, and he wanted us to like try to take it out for him.
Mhm.
And the guy came along with a hose, a big strong hose,
Mhm.
and like blasted him with the hose. It was sad. And then there was the elephant Morganetta, and she
Uh-huh.
was, she'd be in the back, and she was connected to, she was behind the monkey house, and she was connected to this stone and a chain around her foot, and she would just kind of walk around and walk around. And then across the way there was this polar bear, and his name was Snowball, and he or she, I don't know, he or she had
Mhm.
one eye because it got shot in the eye because this girl stuck her hand in the 70s, stuck her hand through the thing, like,
Mhm.
and yeah, and the bullet stayed in its brain, and it just
Mhm.
walked around and around and around, and it's, in its pen, like it's enclosure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but here's the thing, I really like, the thing is like Forest Park Zoo was a good zoo for animals, certain animals. Um, maybe not so much the monkeys, but, and maybe, Snowball, I mean, it was that girl that ruined it. Everybody knew.
Mhm.
Snowball's still around, like, stuff, mind you, but,
Oh yeah.
uh, yeah, it wasn't really abused, like we all loved it. Like Morganetta eventually went to somewhere like an elephant reserve, and the monkeys, this one ended up getting out and got shot, and you know it was
Mhm.
pretty sad. So whatever, but those, they're all stuffed in our museum. And but the buffaloes and the deer, and I remember there was a yak, and they all had all this land, and I still to this day don't know how they managed to. They must have had fences up way, way through the woods, because I don't think I've ever seen an enclosure like the enclosure they had.
Mhm.
I mean, God, they had so much land. The deers and you know, all those kind of animals, the running kind of animals.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they must have just used half the woods, and the animals would come up to that fence. Like you were lucky. Sometimes they wouldn't.
Oh.
A monkey was seen on boxers. Shave their yak. I knew you were gonna say that thing. And yeah, they really had a lot of land. I remember, and they had like one of those little trains that would go through that,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it didn't go through the enclosures. I
Yeah.
remember they took this guy's alligator from him, and it died of a broken heart. It had lived 20 something years with the guy, and they took it, and it died of a broken heart a month later.
Aw.
Hmm.
I think there is such thing as dying as with a broken heart. I really do.
I think so. I think so too.
Yeah.
I really do. Yeah. I think there's something to be said for good night, Manuel. Come back anytime. Manuel. Hi, Turtle
Yeah.
Time.
Good night, Manuel.
Hmm. I think there's something to be said with, something to be said for, I should say. For, I do remember that the monkey was no, I don't know what that means. Um, to be said for not, I don't know, I'll see those people who have been together their whole life, right? Practically. And then one of them dies and the other one goes, and I think, oh my God, that must be so hard. And I mean I'm talking people who get into their 80s or, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
older than us, right?
Yeah.
Older than us. I think if our age, we've had something good or we haven't, we will. But I think that que sera, whatever will be, will be. The future is ours.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. Do you remember that song
Well,
by Doris Day, Que Sera?
yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I think so.
Today's the 11th, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yesterday was my sister's birthday, the one that passed away. She used to sing that all the time to me.
Mm.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yep. Yep.
You had a sister pass away?
Yeah, when I was 16.
Oh. Well, I'm
Mhm.
sorry to hear that.
Oh,
You
no. It's actually it was a gift to have had her for my sister. You
Oh,
know?
yeah. I don't
Absolutely.
none of my siblings have passed away. So, yeah, they're all still living.
That's
So,
good. Are you guys close?
mm, I can call them on the phone whenever I want. So, I guess,
That's cool.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I think I appreciate my story and other people's story and the diversity and yet the similarities of things every day more and more. And I, you know, oh, really? Yesterday was your dad's birthday too? Wow, I heart pink. That's awesome. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. And though, to live in hearts you leave behind is never to die. So
Hmm.
all those memories, and the weird thing is if, and I know that they say you don't miss anything that you never had. So I guess in a way, I would never have known my cousin Paul I mean, I knew Paul, but I wouldn't have had the memories that I had with Paul had my sister not passed away. Yes, I may not have missed him, but I also wouldn't have known him.
Right.
And yeah, and so in that sense of would I have had it be any other way than it is with me being able to have Paul in my life? Because he
Right.
ended up passing away as well, right before he turned 18.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but to not have known him and had the memories I can speak of about him and remember would have been, I don't know. I don't know. I don't mind the way things are. And I choose to find the oyster, the pearl in the oyster. Like, I don't want to, I'd rather think that even all this bullying and stuff that went on sometimes it occurs to the people who are the strongest to endure it and withstand it and perhaps make a difference about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like even yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're, yeah. You passed a few years ago and you have one sibling that passed.
Hmm.
I had think so.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna get off here. It's been we've been
I
on
know
here
we've been on for a while, huh?
we've been on for going on 4 hours.
I know, and I can't believe it's still so early. Oh my God, I thought it was
Yeah.
late.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy? It's only
Yeah.
6:37. Oh my God, I can't believe it. That's so
Yeah.
insane.
It was a
I
fun
just,
chat though.
I thought so too, and I appreciate you being up here. You really give a nice, pleasant feeling, calmness to the room. I appreciate you bringing that here.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Well, I like all the stuff you talk about with the alligators and stuff like that. It's really interesting.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you sitting here while I go out there too and research it. So
Mm-hmm.
doing that, I'm gonna fix that soon. That I can take care of that and still see the chat and everything. I'll fix it all up. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Good
All right.
night. I'm gonna stay on for just a few more minutes more, and then I'll probably go off.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. All
All right.
right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. She's so nice. It's such a nice voice. You know. Seriously. She should do one of those. Yeah, I don't know, like a calming show. I don't know, like what to call it. With, remember that show Midnight Caller? I used to like that, but that was like about crime. She doesn't want to be that. Right? I like it. Me likey. I'm silly sometimes. I can't help it. I'm sorry, I'm silly. That way. I guess you know what? I don't know if I'll come back on later, but I might, but I'm not sure, but I might. But I think I am going to end the live stream. And I want to say goodbye to every single person that was here. And you all have brothers and sisters, and some have brothers and sisters that have lost people. And you have two brothers. See, I never had any brothers. See how lucky you are? And one sibling that passed. But to live in hearts we leave behind is never to die. And I think that's very weird that your dad's birthday was yesterday too. Just another link. I know I gotta eat, right? I love you guys. It was a great live stream. Thank you for tolerating me. Haha. Peace, love, and tacos. Bye.